Hiya, chat! It's time for some Zenless Baba Habadoobas. Hi, everybody! Hi! How are you guys doing? I'm doing good. I got me some, I got up early today, so I have some G Fuel. Do not kill me, Purple. I need it. Hi, I'm doing good, thank you. I exist. Good, so do I. I'm up to Charizard on the Musu redraws. I'm so proud of myself. Just G Fuel. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall asleep midstream. You don't want that. Look, it's that or Mama, I fall asleep. ¿Qué quieres? I'm a tired bee. This schedule is not for the faint of heart. This is like the schedule for fucking nightmares. Like, I hate it because, like, when I go to Mexico next year, I'm gonna try and stay for, like, at least 2 to 3 weeks. I'm gonna get used to streaming from, like, 6 to 9 again. I'm gonna come back to Spain and it's gonna be like, oh, man. Hi. The Quan art was very sexy today. Thank you. I'm doing good. I don't know. Seeing Lily snorting G Fuel might be funny. Seeing Lily snoring might be funny to listen to. No, I don't snore. This week has been like the highest humidity though. So I went out this morning because I got up early and I had to walk to where I was going. And I was like, it's fine. I don't need to take, like, information was like, you should probably take like an umbrella or something. It's really sunny. And I was like, nah, there's shade for where I'm at. I forgot to account for the fact that the sun moves. The sun moves. The sun not only moves, but at the time of day I left, 12 noon, it was like right on top of my face. So by the time I got to the thing I had to go to, I was sweaty. I was like, ugh. And then I got back home and like, I was like, I need to sleep, but I have to work. So I worked for a bit and then I fell asleep. It gave me like the worst soup brain imaginable. I was like so brain foggy, I hated it. Lily, what? No, I'm not sunburned. I put on sunblock because I knew I was gonna be leaving at noon. I was like, well, there might be some sun. I'll just put some sunblock on just in case. But yeah, it exhausted me. Hi! Ay, amor, eres como un sol de mediodía insoportable. That's a good one. Did you get burned? I do burn very easily, but I was wearing sunblock because I'm not stupid. Why are you like this? Because I'm dumb. I'm not snorting G Fuel. I'm having one because I had to get up early and I walked around in the heat and it fucking busted me. I hate brain fog. It's like the ADHD nightmare. But like if you're tired, or you're like, ugh, because you walked around in the heat, it's gonna be even worse. I'm not stupid, but I'm dumb. It's different! I can't believe we beat the whole story and we still haven't found the Zenless Zone Zero. We're never gonna find it. We're gonna do some character stories today. Lily, our sun can hurt people. I don't know they don't have that on, if they don't have that on your planet. No, not as bright. Like, obviously we have one, but thanks so much for the follow. We have one eye, okay? We don't get a lot of light in there. I don't know if it's dumb or stubborn. Oh my god, maybe it's both. I think the Zenless Zone Zero is the 50-50 one on the way. I finally got cop badonks today. Finally. Now I'm gonna focus on saving up. Because, funny story, right? I was dicking around on the standard banner and I got a 5-star on the standard banner. I got Nekomiya's weapon. So now that cat is even more fucking terrifying. I saw the dude Terrell drawing. How's that cat so busty? She has the fattest tits. My wall has the fattest tits. So you're stubborn and lazy. Eh, BB! Yes. Sleepy time is the ADHD mind killer. I hate it! Truly, it was destiny to get there. Yeah, I got her weapon, which is pretty dope. Cat Badong. Dude, they shove... This game also shoves Nekomiya's ass in your face so much. We need a bigger slider for the next X-Pack. Also bigger height sliders. I like the Mikos being short, but I do agree we need bigger Babadubas. Just a little bit. I get why we don't have huge ones in 14, except for like the more like tall races, but I need more Badoba on walls in general because sometimes when you look at the mods, they don't look good. The devs, you have to do it. Give it weight. Me, I have ADHD, doctors, but have you tried amphetamines? No, like, here's the funny thing, right? I have ADHD, but it's pretty mild. So for the longest time, I also have anxiety. And my therapist literally told me, Lily, if I gave you medication for your ADHD, your anxiety would spike so bad, you'd have a panic attack, like, every day. So we're not doing that. So I had to get the anxiety under control first. And while I have tried ADHD medication, it's not a necessity for me, thankfully. I can exist without it. Because it's kind of hard to get a hold of here in Spain. Hi. So, like, I'm glad I don't need ADHD meds, but, like, for the longest time, I knew I had ADHD, but I was like, I'm not medicating this, because if I do, I'm gonna give myself worse anxiety. Thank you for the super chat!
I send this super because I am at a con this weekend, and I couldn't find much good of the good stuff. So a super so one of my fave artists.
Thank you very much for the sub. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Let me see. I sent this super because I am at a con this weekend. Couldn't find much of the good stuff. So, Supa's one of my favorite artists. Keep making the good. Absolutely, I will. You know it, honey. That's my job. I will continue to provide. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me this week. I'm gonna get in so much trouble with my community this week when I announce comic. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna fight all of you. Dude, it's so hard to get psych meds. In Mexico, it's even harder, right? Because, like, here's the thing. In Mexico, you don't need a prescription for ADHD medication, except if it's Adderall or something a little bit stronger. But it's never in stock. Mexico right now has a medication deficiency, sadly. But here in Spain, they have it, but you need a prescription. My psychiatrist is in Mexico, and I don't particularly feel like going through the hoops of the fucking healthcare system to get a new one. I will ask her at some point, like, if I do feel like I need the meds again, like, hey, can you write me a letter? Can you explain? Because otherwise I'm gonna have to go to my general practitioner here in Spain and tell them, hey, I have ADHD, here's a letter from my psychiatrist in Mexico. Can you get me a prescription? Because it's a pain in the ass. Are you feeling good? You have a psychiatrist? Yeah, I do believe in therapy. I haven't actually talked to her for a few weeks. I used to have, like, sessions with her every 2 weeks, then it's, like, once a month. Sometimes I talk to her, like, 2 or 3 times a year. But I do have one. I am a big believer in therapy. I'm a big proponent of therapy. I think everybody should go. If not because there's anything wrong with you, but it's just really nice to have a completely objective third party that you can chill with and tell them your troubles, and they can give you an objective opinion. Also, they can give you shit if you're actually doing something stupid. Because your family won't do that. Your family and your friends might be like, oh no, you're fine. No, your fucking therapist will absolutely call you on your bullshit, and they should. How's La Criatura? Good, she's lounging around somewhere. Hate as in Lily, you're killing us with orgasms, or hate or legit angry hate. The second one, maybe? It depends on how they take it. Like, my community is, like, fiercely on top of, like, how little sleep I get. And I get it, I don't sleep a ton sometimes, but I'm getting enough sleep. How's the snarky cat I met? He's doing good! He's doing good. What? Yeah, Wayformation's around, he's chilling. We have to mic him up for, like, chatting shit this weekend. Don't be scared. I swear to God, it's fine! I do sleep! I took a nap today. A little bit. Tie her up so she gets some sleep. No! You're making another iComic for this month, aren't you? No, I'm not working on 2 iComics at once. I could, but I want to put all of my effort into Sexy Impact before I make anything else. And Sexy Impact, like, the thing we're working on right now, it's mainly like, I am getting to the straitjacket. Lily, no! The thing I'm working on right now with Sexy Impact is I'm making all the splash art. Like, the main job I have right now is making assets, and it's like making the splash art because we're working on the wish screen. After that, we're gonna start working on the constellation things, and that's gonna require more from me. But right now, the bulk of the fucking work is on my programmer. Yeah. So I'm not overworking myself with Sexy Impact. Not much, anyway. Did you take your siesta in midday? No, not exactly. Like, I took a little, like, maybe, like, what, 20-minute nap because I was dying because I walked in the heat in the sun, and my little alien body was, like, too much vitamin D. All right, let's get changed. I do take good care of myself, though. Sexy Impact sounds like it could be Peach's hip check. It was originally gonna be a different name, but I thought Sexy Impact was funnier. Getting more information on stream is like trying to get a cat to bathe, isn't it? Not exactly. He wants to come on, but he is also the guy that helps me set up for streams, does the audio setup and shit, and like he cannot stand audio scuff. And we haven't figured out a solution to the microphone problem yet. So the solution we have right now is we're going to mic up his laptop and make sure he has like a good microphone setup in his laptop, and he's just gonna call in from like another room. And hopefully that should get rid of the audio scuff on his end. Hi. Have you ever been to Barcelona? Only the airport. I'm gonna go in a few, because, okay, guess what? I'm taking a vacation in a few months. Fuck you, chat. For you guys that don't give me shit. But I'm gonna go to Barcelona for like a day. Which is funny because, like, I'm just, like, passing by, and my parents were like, oh my god, you have to do so much, and like, Mom, chill. Okay, so I was doing this little event thingy with Jal. So, since we're done with the main story, we're gonna do some character stories. I feel that's gonna be fun. I was thinking hard about it, because I was like, I want to work with Von Leekon, but at the same time, I've decided, as much as it fucking pains me, not to. Because I went, because I'm proactive, and I went into Patreon's TOS to fucking comb it and see what I could get away with the furry garbage. The thing they specifically have an issue with is animal dicks. That's the thing that they don't like. So if I made a Von Leekon, the dick is gonna have to be a human dicky. Sorry, not sorry, chat. I can probably make it happen. He looks very human already, but it's gonna have to be a human with hunger. However, I decided not to do it for one reason and one reason only. It's really not worth it to walk the tightrope and put my career at stake for one post. Like, I get a lot of other people might be like, just go to Subscribestar, but like, you don't get it, chat. You'd have to start over. This is a platform I've spent half a decade of my life building, and I don't want to put it at risk because I feel the horny post for a Wolfman. So despite the fact that I would love nothing more than to make sure that Belle takes that knot, I'm going to abstain for now. Post on Discord only. The problem with posting on Discord only is that not everyone in Discord is still on Patreon. I could do it, of course. I could make a Discord piece, but if I make art, I want to share it with as many people as possible. I can do safe for work, I could do a tasteful pinup, I could do some romantic shit that doesn't show anything, just not sex. That's the thing I'm not willing to risk. But Hot Wolfman, you might get Hot Wolfman for me, but it won't be a not safe for work piece. It's okay if it's Twitter only? No, Patreon monitors creators cross-platform. Hi! If Patreon didn't monitor us cross-platform, I would just make it a Twitter-only freebie, but they do, so I can't put my career on the line like that. Post it to regular porn site and quietly link it. Again, they monitor us cross-platform. I get why they do it. I don't like it, but I get why they do it. Cause like it's cause since it's a crowdfunding site, imagine this. There's a creator on Patreon, right? And they also post on Twitter. And it comes out on Twitter that they did something super illegal. They killed someone. It's like, oh, Patreon supports a murderer. Imagine how bad that's gonna look for Patreon. So yeah, they have to make absolutely sure that they're monitoring whatever the fuck it is that you're doing on other platforms, just to make sure that you're on this in the clear. Keeping tabs on other sites like a fucking parrot. Who the fuck is gonna? That's a totally different incident. Who's gonna play that? Some people are stupid. Look, companies will do anything and everything to not get sued. Chat. Furry on furry is allowed, right? Yeah, I could make Bella furry. Even then, anything that, like, supposedly, according to them, glorifies an animal dick is not allowed. See, if I made Bella Bunui, very animal furry, whatever, I could do that. Furry on furry is fine. It's just furry on human that they don't like. Kitty. How about like an animal hoodie that covers the eyes? The body looks the same and the body is the face of the character, but you can see the jaw of a human. I was like, maybe I could make a human Bon Liko on? I mean, I might like to see that regardless, because I'm curious. But part of the appeal of the character for me is big werewolf man. Thanks for the sub! Go full Kako. I want to make it Benui. How the hell does that make sense? Patreon, why? Again, because they're a crowdfunding site. Make a furry Sona Twitter. Like, I get it, but fuck the payment processors threatening livelihoods over their irrational fears. Yeah, it's literally Visa. I think Patreon would not care as much if Visa wasn't so up their ass. Yeah. Fuck you, unfurries your wolfman. Yeah, I kind of want, I am tempted to do it. Because, like, y'all have the context, right? But the rest of the internet would be like, Lily, why? So it's better to leave it be instead of trying to inspect for the yeah. All right. Tonight, where we last saw each other. Don't be late. Don't give me that look. That's what the client said. That's something she'd say. All right. Cat. Okay, I've done my part. I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions, but I won't bring them up before the commission reaches the crucial stage. My intelligence network is still under relentless attacks from my peers. The last thing I want to do is direct their attention to my favorite proxy. Good luck! Okay, so we're gonna finish off the Soldier 11 one, because I left it kind of like in the middle. Excuse me, if you're not planning to have noodles and just want to chat, could you please go somewhere else? General Chop, I want noodles! Have you ever gotten pushback from Patreon on art? Never on my artwork, no. The only time they've given me pushback is because I drew a peach and Nintendo didn't like it, and they just took it down. Look at that! What the fuck is this? Is this a W engine? Whose is this? Kitty! Oh, she's looking at the cat.
Good evening, Proxy. You're 35 seconds late. You can save those 17.5 one-handed push-ups.
We're not doing 17 and a half push-ups.
Changes to our mission.
Changes?
Mr. Mole has a condition. He wants me to carry out this mission alone, instead of with his and his rebel support. Since we've
More
got
Mr.
the
Mole. Oh,
famous
he's
Satan,
creepy.
one person should be enough to handle it, is what he said.
Hang on. That's fine if everything goes smoothly.
But what if it doesn't? How would you do a half push-up, half an A press?
If we get caught, people will think Soldier 11 is a traitor. Master, we should suggest the client reevaluate the risk.
Is that so? I suggest you reevaluate the risk.
I said yes.
She doesn't care. Okay. She's not smart, chat.
After considering it, with how cautious the rebels are being, saying no.
You mean the dude who was nutting over Wise? Oh, yeah.
There is no.
When do we bring up alternate dimensions? No!
I'm willing to risk my life to find the traitor and bring them to justice.
Then, you'll have to get your hands dirty.
I love this side pony. It's so cute.
Right. I'm ready to go.
But yeah, like, the only time that Patreon has given me shit for anything art-related was there. They usually email you, but since I've heard a lot of rumors of artists not even getting contacted and just getting outright banned, I'm not gonna risk it. dudes could totally open up with hollow space-time bullshit. True, very true. Sad, but expected. That doesn't mean that if I make a sketch, I can put it on the Discord server, though. It might not ever get colored, but I could put it on the Discord server, just to scratch that itch. And maybe someday I'll find, like, I'll be able to draw it and, like, give it a human dicky and it'll be fine. But for now, I'm not gonna do it. There's plenty of other great cast members in Zenless I can work with. I just want more dudes. Give me more men's. If you give me another dude with a Dorito body and a similar fucking vibe, I'm down. I'm gonna get the twink policeman. That one's fine. Not a dummy wolf daddy, but fuck it.
The information on this weapon test is highly classified within the military. How did Mr. Mole get access to it at his rank?
Seth?
After all,
Yeah.
He is not the owner of the strongest AI in New Eridu.
Oh. More hot dudes will make the girls' lovers feel less pander to. I think that Zenless so far has been really female heavy. There's like 3 guys and only one of them is human. We have Bear Dad, Wolf Daddy, and Anton.
This is the
And
autonomous
Wise.
support unit, Lightfoot Rover. What a pain. We'll need to take down the main body.
Oh, I love
or
all
else
the
it'll
dudes so far. The
continuously
bear is
send
so
drones
cute.
after us.
Not even a daddy for Anton. No, he's a dork. And Billy. I always forget
It's
about
time.
Billy. I don't know why.
We need to act.
I guess he's so like cute and goofy that I'm just like, ah, yes, this creature. Because it's Billy.
This is the gate's emergency switch. Just press here.
Why do you hate Anton? He's so funny.
Broken. Initiating backup plan.
Oh my god. The backup plan is smash it.
Come on, follow me.
I want to hug the bear. So do I.
Stay
It's so
focused.
cute.
Forget the ethereals.
Oh. Okay, these do follow you. Ooh, ooh.
This is it. Come over here.
Will you react to the 1.1 Zenless stream on Sunday? Probably. If it's a VA one, I'll watch the
We're here.
trailers.
The info the spy asked us to steal is right here.
Am I the only one who can't see anything?
No.
Exactly. That's the effect I'm after. The rebels want info on our armaments. Specifically, data on one of the Defense Force's secret experimental weapons. The weapon itself was abandoned in this hollow after being damaged in an accident. Everything about it is top secret. If anyone outside the Defense Force, like you, were to ever see what it looked like, even just the damaged body, I'd have to arrange constant
Oh,
surveillance
jeez.
on you to ensure nothing related to it ever leaked.
I'll close my eyes. Close the
I'll just
benuis.
close my eyes. I wasn't looking anyway.
It is exactly because you are my support that I need to make sure you don't see it. Ignorance will
Am
protect
I
you.
friend shape? Am I? This form might not be, but the necromorph one is. Sure is, huh?
I'll finish this next
It's
part
Weedle
alone.
and
Wait for me
Squishy.
here. Oh, and search for an escape route. Not the way we came, but a
Your
different
puntable
path.
shape. Meh. Yeah, I can't stream it because it's like in the middle of the day in Spain, so I'll just wait and stream it later.
So cautious. Seems whatever Mr. Mole wants.
You know
is
what I hate about
something really
Zenless? I don't even
important.
want the characters because of gameplay. I want them because of the Trust Hangout. Soldier 11 becomes one of my favorites because she was the first 5-star I got, and I did all her Trust Hangouts. I think that's really good. The Trust things is something that MiHoYo desperately need to put in through their gachas. I like it. It's better than doing the hangouts in Genshin, because those, not everybody gets one of those, and they're kind of annoying to replay.
And why does Soldier 11 want us to search for other escape routes? Wouldn't it be faster to just leave
Nicole
the main
isn't
game?
friend-shaped, Nicole is sex-shaped. Because, like, I got her again when I got Sujuan, and it was so funny because she goes, like, hello, Mr. Proxy, in, like, the most I'm gonna suck your dick voice ever, which I'd never heard while we streamed, and so I was like, oh shit, Nicole.
Searching for an alternative path.
I love them, though. The way they
Due to a
text and
large
hang
amount
out,
of
you can tell that they
corrupted
fuck.
intelligent machinery, the percentage of invalid data is abnormally high. I will
What shape
require
is
more
Billy?
time
Billy
for
is
an
friend
accurate
shaped.
Calculation.
Yeah, I got her off stream. I got, like, 4
Calculate in the
other
background,
4-star
Barry.
things
The client is
besides
back.
that. I got, Piper, I got the bear, I got Nicole, and I got, the bear's weapon.
Get down and cover your ears.
Just do it.
What?
3, 2, 1.
What did you explode? Oh my god, the Bang Boo almost got yeeted!
Are you all right? React quicker when you hear an order. If we were on the battlefield, you'd most likely already be dead. I extracted the data we needed from the damaged experimental weapon, provided the remains weren't entirely corrupted. Such an action would activate its confidentiality procedure and start a self-destruct sequence. And that's exactly what happened. It was a loyal soldier, worthy of the defense force.
Such a big explosion will attract enemies.
It's not
He's such
just
an
the
idiot, I love
enemy
him.
I'm
I just
concerned
really
about.
like seeing Wise running around in the
My
Bang
unit
Boo
is
body.
wrapping
Although
up
Eos has
testing
his
on a
own
weapons
personality, fun
experiment
fact.
nearby. If the sound of the explosion leads unwitting teammates to follow the same path, recognize me, and thus question my loyalty. Perhaps you can't relate, but in the
I got police
military,
leave this morning,
loyalty
good!
is everything. That's
Thanks so much
why
for the
I wanted you
follow.
to search for other escape routes. I don't want to be seen by anyone else right now. So
Piper's funny
did you find
because she
another
talks
path?
like she's fucking 50 years old, and then you look at her and it's like, does not compute.
Negative. 38.65% remaining until an accurate calculation. But I can guide you as far as the area I've finished calculating.
Another fun fact, Eos is Belle and Wise as its
Got a
parents.
direction.
That's so cute.
Excellent. Let's move.
Thanks so much for the follow.
The way back is no longer safe. Help us find another exit.
Did you ever stream Persona 3? Not yet. I might put it in the long game slot, though. Once we're done with Elden Ring. Normal Wise is calm and collected, and the Bang Boo Wise is a Looney Tunes character with anxiety. I love it! Where did Eos come from? We don't know.
Master, is running necessary when ambushing someone? This will lead to revealing our location just like...
Barry! They just exist. He's a special type of Bang Boo because you can pilot him remotely. Are you gonna be every boss in Child of the Archery? Oh yeah, baby. I paid for the DLC. I'm gonna play the whole entire thing, even if it kills me. A Million also sees Nicole as its mom. I love A Million. It's the cutest fucking thing.
Okay.
And it will kill you again and again. But, like, that's part of the fun, though. Like, the Souls game meta is get good. So, are you an agent or a Bang Boo? The protagonist character is a Bang Boo. I'm playing as agent.
Target acquired.
Ass! Why does this game like to fucking put ass in my face so much? Thanks so much for the follow.
Copy that.
I defeated Gaius by squatting. Patches will be prized. Look, ass! Ass! Immediately ass in your face. You should be proud.
I got good. Someone said they wanted to solo the boss, so I let them solo
Keep
it.
moving.
I'm a good Samaritan.
Attaboy, wave.
Warning. Hot. Master, is running. This will lead to reveal...
¿Y te quejas? No. Los felicito. Ironically funnily enough, Soldier 11 is the one that I would probably want to draw the least out of all the girls. You wanna know why? She wasn't in main story. Like, it's fun to do her character story and whatnot, but like, since I didn't see her interacting with anyone outside of this, I'm like, huh, okay, what's her deal? So I really hope that at the very least she comes in the main story at some point. Same with the little biker people, same with the baby prostitutes. Cause like, I feel like Piper and Lucy need to be a part of the main story. That's why I haven't worked with either of them yet.
Open fire!
Look at her. I used the Kamana and I did not even notice that her knives are in her knees because her ass is in the way. I know! I got her weapon. I'll show it to you guys in a bit. It's super cute.
Check this out.
I'm betting the biker. Look at ass! Ass! I really hope that the biker gang is next because I want to get to know them better. They're cute.
Don't let him distract you.
Please note, an active military communication beacon was detected at this
Oh
location.
yeah, I found them wandering around a few
Presumably
times. It's so
Defense
cute.
Force remnant.
Soldier's completely alone in her group so far, so we'll probably get her proper when we meet the rest of the group. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I can use its communication network data to enhance the efficiency of my calculations, and thusly
Booty counter. Wait, please make note of how many times there's an ass shoved into your face while we play this.
Suggestion: reach this location by any means necessary.
Man, this G Fuel is good shit. You know what the worst part is? I'm gonna end up staying up late and fucking vibrating my way to sleep.
Soldier 11.
Lily,
I have a
why?
request.
What do you need? Use the Defense Force's communication beacon to assist in
No,
searching for an
G-Fuel.
escape route from the Hollow.
I want to try G Fuel. It's
Very
pretty
well.
good. There's some really good
If
flavors.
it actually works.
I need to buy like a soda base again so I can make the peach G Fuel with that because it's so tasty. Thanks so much for the follow.
Communication data is highly sensitive. The Defense Force constantly cleans and updates it. The data in this beacon is probably outdated. If the real Phaethon were here, they might be able to find some traces of confidential info on it.
I
Luckily,
mean-
you're just an imposter, so I don't have to worry about leaked secrets.
Yeah, sure,
I'm actually
imposter.
quite surprised it can be used to find an escape route.
I think that when we put her in the main story, 11's gonna be like an adorable goober. Right now she's off of the show. She has the vibe of being a goober, yeah.
Was that a compliment or an insult?
Both.
Challenge accepted. I will even obtain the Defense Force.
No,
commander's
no,
detailed
no, Fairy, no.
report.
Fairy, no. Oh my
When
god.
did you become so competitive? Don't make things complicated.
She has
Just
like no
calculate an escape
chill.
route.
Fairy has absolutely no chill. I'm living for her. I am living for this like blue orb bitch.
Comparing network data to filter out redundant information. New hollow escape route located.
She needs an avatar. I mean, it's kind of
Filtering out
funnier.
redundant information.
Fairy, challenge accepted. I'll hack the
Exit
fucking
located.
government. Fairy is zenless. I love her so much. It's kind of funnier though if Fairy doesn't have a body. Next Patreon project, you'll find out next week.
Master, this will.
And my community's gonna fucking kill me for it, but worth it! Usually comics get announced the first Wednesday of the month, but since the comic dropped on the last Wednesday of this month, you won't find out till next week. I meant for Fairy. Maybe I could make a pseudo OC, but I do find it funnier that Fairy doesn't have a body, because she's objectively hilarious. It's an eye.
Surprise attack!
However, from the lore video's perspective, I'm pretty sure she's gonna have a character or avatar at some point, so we're just gonna have to be patient. My cat is kneading on my belly. Oh no! Claws out? Your cat's making biscuits. They're doing their job. Patient in this community, huh? Oh yeah. I'm used to it though. I'm very used to it. If Fairy had a body, how would you imagine it? Blue mommy. Like Cortana, but like longer hair and more tata. Little baking boy, I love cats. I have told myself that regardless of where I end up living, as soon as like I don't have Banuis anymore, I'm getting a cat.
Check this out.
Thank you for the follow. Well, you should play Portal. I should play Portal. With claws. Oh no.
I'm up.
Is it a hologram or could you fuck it? It's a hologram.
Don't let him distract you.
Oh, that's so much shit. Okay. Ah! Thanks so much for the follow. I love it because like I told Boyfriendmation today because I'm watching Gundam: The Witch from Mercury with him, and he was like, because I told him I find the Gundam, like the base Gundam robot, like the protagonist Gundam, to be such a stylish design. The colors are not my favorite.
Russia. Lily, keep being amazing.
Hi, thank you. I told Boyfriendmation like, you know, I actually really love the silhouette for Ariel for the Gundam. It's like the basic Gundam silhouette. I've always found it very stylish. For me, that's like peak Mecha design. And he waited a few hours and then he goes, "How would you design a sexy robot?"
Fire!
And I was like, I don't know. There's a lot of ways to do it. Why? And he was like, you should make a Gundam girl. And I was like, all right, you know what? I should. I do like Ariel quite a bit. She's very stylish. I've never built Gunpla. I don't think I could. I'm super clumsy. I feel like I would destroy it. My man's been pondering for hours about that. The man, the Chad himself. I'll tell him that. Like, you guys appreciate the fucking bullshit.
Your weak spot.
Boy!
Thanks for your business.
Yeah, he was like, how would you make a sex hero? And I was like, there's a lot of ways to do it. Why do you ask? And he was like, why don't you just make, like, Ariel, like, a robot girl, a Gundam girl? And I was like, oh, maybe. Because I really like the mecha designs in Gundam. I think they're incredibly pretty.
If this is just a fake...
Ariel quickly rose to be in my top 5 mobile suits in Gundam. I liked Ariel's colors in the prologue for Witch from Mercury more than the one she has now, but the one she has now are like the traditional Gundam colors. Local content creator Kiyomasha does her first Gunpla stream. 10 dead. Oh, dude! Yeah. Like, okay, so, fun fact. You guys know that I have a Nendoroid collection back home, right? Assembling Nendoroids makes me sweat. Like, Boyfriendmation's seen me do this. And I've broken some by mistake, okay? These have pre-assembled parts. They're toys. I've broken a Nendoroid accessory by mistake before. So yeah, I don't trust myself with a fucking Gunpla. He can build it, I'll just watch. Lily, I need tweezers. How the fuck? I am clumsy. How did you do that? I don't know. I was holding the thing in my hand and I was trying to get the peg into the little hole and it snapped. Make a 40k army. No. ¿Cómo carajo rompes un Nendoroid? Por estúpida, güey, porque tenía la espadita y se me rompió. Which episode are you on from Which Mercury, Lily? I think 9?
Thanks for your business.
No, like, I got the peg into the hole because it was an arm, but the accessory that the arm was holding broke, and then, like, Boyfriendmation was like, you know you could just take that sword out of her hand before you fucking shove the arm into the socket, right? And I was like, well, yeah, I probably could. I have no patience. He says it's because I have no patience. How many styluses have you broken? 1. No. 2. One of them had a factory defect. But he says it's because I drop it all the time. It's like, my stylus isn't working. He's like, how many times have you dropped that? Because now that he's living with me here in Spain, he sees my terrible fucking drawing habits, right? So he's like, how often do you drop your stylus? I'm like, a lot. I try not to, but sometimes it slips out of my hands.
Support unit,
You hesitate.
Its ether shield can
You don't have an
withstand
IRL
most
dex
light
build. That's why I play a dex build. I want what I
Attack from
can't have.
behind.
I have an IRL, whatever the fuck a clumsy idiot build is, with fine motor skills is.
We check this out. Thanks for
Is
your
it covered
business.
with butter or something? No. Well, that's what happens when having a functioning human being around. I am a functioning human. Well, no, I'm an alien, but.
We can see you're serious about joining. We'll arrange for you to meet our leaders soon. Welcome to the side of justice. Another excellent performance as usual, Faithen.
You're welcome, nerd.
The next step is to meet a branch of the rebel army. My mission is almost complete. Your merits are indispensable, Maroon Shade.
I like the fucking shitty code name.
No problem. I'll answer to anything you call me at this point.
The Defense Force is a
You got the
practical
Dark Souls
organization.
fuck luck build. Yeah, basically. Big luck stat. No fucking dexterity whatsoever.
New Eridu may have outlawed proxies, but after working with you, I have to admit you're very capable. You've helped me accomplish an honorable task.
Lily, you're a shapeshifter. You could have as many hands as you want to stop dropping stuff. No, that's not how it works. If it falls into another hand, the other hand is gonna fucking like spasm, and then I'm gonna drop it.
My identity remains a secret. It's all thanks to you, Burgundy Silhouette.
Like, Mama, if I struggle with 2 hands, 4 hands is gonna be even clumsier. Are you joking? Yeah, more hands isn't gonna help fix this. In fact, it's gonna make it worse. Dropping the stylus' fate. I also like have to like change. I wrapped a bandage around it because I have like gorilla death grip, and that's how my hand ends up getting hurt so much. So I wrapped a bandage around it, but like now it's like falling apart because I haven't like gotten a new one. I should probably get a new one of those. So you can have a number of arms, but that doesn't mean that she can use more arms sufficient. Yep. You. Oh, ew. I have like gorilla death grip. It sucks.
Dirty?
People wear gloves when their hands might get dirty. I'm just a glove for the Defense Force. Stains on a glove are no big deal.
Aw, 11.
I don't want to pry, but you must have your own thoughts too, right?
Betrayal is disgusting. But in the current circumstances, bearing this disgust is, in itself, a kind of true loyalty. Even if covered in this filth, I'd never mistake myself for a true
I love
traitor.
her!
If that's what you're asking.
A goober. Do you use like the 3-fingered glove digital artists have? Yes, I do. I've been working on loosening up my grip. It's slow progress though. Lucky Soldier 11 didn't blow her cover. All thanks to you. I don't want to see that officer later have bad luck either. Though she occasionally gives off a creepy vibe and always calls us by the wrong names. She likes noodles, and if it shows that she has great taste and is a good person. Well, just because of that. Judging by that look, you don't really dislike her, do you? Alright, I'll drop it. Well, considering the big favor we did for her, you'd think she'd have her name right by now, don't you think? Could it be because deep down we know all the alias somehow related to the color red, so it just keeps slipping our minds? Hey, if you look at it this way, maybe Soldier 11 also picked up on the fact that it's an alias related to the color, and that's why she keeps getting it wrong. And some sharp intuition she's developed in Battle Shields? We should hurry up and take her to buy a lottery ticket. Belle, forget it! I guess we can slack off just a little bit before the next private message contact. How far are you into the story? I finished the first bit. Alright, we're gonna do... We have a mole in the hole. 3 is open. You tapping that? Belle. Oh, Belle probably wants to know. Just what I expect from my trusted professional, old friend. You did great. The client's very happy. We almost did it. Can you hurry up, mister? We're still waiting here. Pay your bill! Thanks so much for the follow. No problem. No problem. Righto. Still gonna be the usual spot. The usual spot again. I really have doubts about her counter-surveillance awareness. It's almost like 3 chapters per character. Too bad that these don't have comic cutscenes so far. Maybe they will in this one? Cause like MiHoYo, for me, the MiHoYo stories are strongest, at least in Zenless, when they have the more dynamic storytelling. Kitty! Well, where if it isn't soldier thighs? Also Belle.
The operation is tonight.
Hello.
The spy has arranged a meeting between me and the rebel leader. I just need you to get me to the designated location.
So the defense force is ready to close the net?
That doesn't concern civilians. The defense force has
He's not a
dispatched their
civilian,
elite.
he's Pathan.
The rebels cannot be allowed to escape. We mustn't delay. Let's move out. And well done.
For what?
You weren't late.
Oh yeah, I got here on time.
Smile?
Does that surprise you? Lots of things make me smile. Combat
Comic
merits,
stories are
promotions,
main story.
the blood of
Comics are like
traitors,
main story Sally. Oh, that
extra
sucks.
spicy noodles.
I guess it's because they're expensive to make that many illustrations. I would love to have them though. It makes them more fun because like nothing fucking bores me faster than two characters standing around talking.
And comrades I can work with for a long time. I look forward to working with you again, Crimson.
Zenless
Pearl.
is very comfortable pacing-wise, and it's very fun so far. I haven't
your
felt very
punishment will
confused.
be by
Again, I'm
my
not
own
taking
hand.
a very serious look at the writing for this one because I'm just playing it to have fun. But thankfully, I haven't gotten confused yet, so... Yeah, the comic cutscenes have been some of my favorite bits of storytelling in this game. Yeah, I might not get a comic, but if I can get a little animation at the end, I'll be satisfied. Hot take, the extra spicy noodles are not really spicy. I agree. Here in Spain, nothing is spicy. I'd have to go to like a Thai place, which I haven't checked out yet. I should probably go to get spice.
I'll help you. You ain't seen nothing yet.
What a bother.
Get you some bulldog. We don't have that here. Maybe we do. Maybe if I go to like Carrefour or something. But like that shit's in the outskirts of the city. I'm not walking all the way over there in this heat. We don't need spices. We are spicy on our own. No, you're not. Latinos are though.
The rendezvous with the traitor is just ahead.
No, you are. Spanish people are spicy because they're loud.
Warning. Unknown threat detected.
What the heck is bulldog? Okay, that answers my question. It's like spicy ramen. You also have Carrefour up there? Yeah?
Something's off, Proxy. Stay alert.
Oh shit.
Mr. Mole, Phaethon has guided me to the meeting place, but your leader isn't here, and there are
For us it's
soldiers
changed. So did
everywhere.
Mexico.
What's going on?
Does my laughter sound full of rage, Sergeant? Because I can hardly contain my anger.
This dude's voice acting is tippy top.
Advantage of my admiration for Phaethon with this imposter.
It's
Calm
not.
down, Mr. Mole. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't treat me like a fool. I know you don't intend to defect. Does the name Crimson Twilight sound familiar to you?
Nope.
Doesn't ring a bell.
You see, that crafty broker Shepard's intelligence network has long since been compromised. I'm not interested in
How gacha is
personal
this game?
grudges
Gacha
between
enough.
intelligence brokers, of course. All you need to know is this is the end for you.
Oh. We did lose the Phaethon account. Like, I will say this, MiHoYo has some of the most free-to-play friendly gachas out there, but it's still a gacha. Not like fucking Cookie Run. I've decided that in Cookie Run, I'm forever gonna be free-to-play. Because they basically fucking they're trying to like coerce me constantly into buying shit, and I'm like, no! No, absolutely not happening. No, you created this problem, you get rid of it. I will fucking max out my cookies in Cookie Run by myself without paying you a goddamn cent because you use every single scummy monetization tactic in the book to try and fucking get me to buy things, Cookie Run. It's not happening. Still Cookie Run sex when? Latte cookie? Buldak is Korean meaning spicy chicken. Oh shit. The only audible sounds are light breath rushing through.
We don't wage wars unprepared. I don't expect bugs scavenging in the dirt.
Fuck
to
Cookie Run
understand
Kingdom.
matters of
Oven
military
break.
integrity.
They give you and Kingdom also. Almost every Cookie Run game is scummy as shit.
What are you talking about?
But like it makes them bank though. People do fucking fall for it. Because the design fucking slaps. It's peak. It's so good.
Soldiers are on their way right now. Surrender your weapons while you can. Otherwise, you'll become nothing but martyrs.
Hi.
Trigger, current position status. What?
That and it has such a
It's not
weird
going
way of
through.
power creep.
Don't bother, Sergeant and Imposter. I'm sure you're familiar with signal jamming, right? This equipment belongs to the Defense Force, after all. That's right. It's the transmission device.
Making Cookie Run cookies humanized is easy though. They're already very human.
To record any messages it sent, but you never expected it to have already been modded by me.
If you have like one of the like Twinkie Boy cookies and you suck its dick, does frosting come out?
Only our troops can communicate. Your dear comrades in the Defense Force are like headless flies right now.
One of the scummiest things some gachas do here is that they have here's an exclusive deal for 1 hour. It's only $5. Oh, Cookie Run does that.
But they won't be waiting long. We'll send them to their deaths right after dealing with you.
Oh, I don't feel bad supporting Zenless at all because again, the game is free to play, and I'm working with Zenless. I'm making content from Zenless, so it's fairly fair. I give a little bit back. That's why it doesn't bother me to sometimes spend a little bit for MiHoYo games because I do work with them fairly often.
Now fake
Twitch
victim.
Cookie Bout paint
Please
that
don't help my
pretty
lost
face like a
allies.
bukkake strudel. Stop.
Run! I'll hold them off! Run! I'll hold them off!
Oh well. Ah! She won't let me. Me.
Calculating emergency evacuation route.
You can't get away! Catch that bang boom!
No, run.
We're no pushovers either.
Oh my god, you can't fight with that thing.
Calculating emergency evacuation route.
I was kidding, but do people really simp for cookies? Yes.
I've detected the enemy signal has disappeared. Given the client.
At least doing the monthly deal for Zenless, and that's enough events for easy currency. Yeah, I got the Welkin Moon for Zenless, and it's been a pretty good bang for my buck so far, so.
You needn't worry. Your all-powerful assistant has located a nearby Defense Force contact station. Get yourself there, and we can find a way out.
Luckily for me, the paid stuff in Cookie Run is way too expensive in my currency for me to even
objective should be
consider
useful.
spending money on the game. You shouldn't, because they're basically coercing you into it. At the very least, the main reason I have no issue with supporting MiHoYo's properties is because I make art of them, which I put on Patreon, so I don't care. Look, all gachas are fucking low-key scummy microtransaction bullshit, but Cookie Run takes the fucking cake. Yeah, I have actually no issue with supporting this game because this game helps me support myself. I am not surprised at all that there is Rule 34 Cookie Run. Dude, there's some really cunty cookies! Wave, censor that. Not good with those for addicted personalities. No. Also, the thing that bothers me about gacha is mainly the fact that a lot of them are targeted towards children. As an adult, I can make the choice to whale out and gamble for the waifu. I know that I'm spending my money doing it. A kid might not know that.
Decompiling encrypted files.
And like, creating a gambler's mentality and pattern makings and habits in children, it's kind of super fucked up. That's why I advocate for gachas getting regulated to filth. I feel like if you just sold me the unit, I would be very happy with that, and let me level them up by playing the game. League does it. League has fucking $500 skins, but guess what, bitch? You don't have to fucking roll to get them. You're not dropping $500 per fucking pull. No, no. Son 500 pavinis que fucking gastas una vez en tu vida.
Creating a backup.
I feel like the gacha aspect should be entirely nuked from existence. These games would still be very fun, and they would still make a lot of money. Kitty mentioned gacha game when? I'm working on it. So long as, like, you can regulate that shit or get rid of it, I think, like, these games would still be very good.
No. Even if the contact station could trial the secret channels at once, there's too much static on the network to receive a signal.
Suggestion.
The $500 skins end up doing really well, unfortunately. I mean, it's their prerogative if they want to charge that much, and if people want to buy it, people want to buy it, but at least you don't have to pull for it. At least it's not gambling.
I can try to retrieve the Defense Force communications data.
Did Fairy just steal
left
Folder
over from
11's phone number?
previous
Yes.
decommissions and establish a temporary link.
I thought that clear cache button on your screen was just for show.
No.
But now it's a real lifesaver.
I love it because Belle and Fairy are sitting in the office, gabbing, chatting shit. As someone who assumes himself a Hoyo scene, I agree, nuke that gacha shit. Now, yeah, just let me buy the character. Instead of spending $30 per 10 pull, because that's how much it costs, let me spend $15 to get the unit. Let me level them in-game. Let me choose who I want.
You can all thank me later.
Or make the gacha, but also give people the option to buy the character outright. So if you don't want to gamble, you don't have to gamble. I completely believe it would make them way more money. Gacha's not going anywhere. I know. It's nice to talk about it, though. It's nice to discuss it. It's nice to dream. The only way gachas are gonna disappear is with government regulation, and so far, right now, the only place that has been working on that is Europe. Europe is close to nuking that shit, but unless China, unless the CCP steps in and goes, no, then it's here to stay.
You are?
Don't worry. I work with Soldier 11.
Oh!
Thanks to you, communications have been restored.
You sound nice.
I am aware of your cooperation with Soldier 11. We will reorganize our offensive on our own. Please
China won't,
hurry
it gets
back
them
to
too much
support
money.
Soldier
They
11.
might if they find a good reason for it.
Going back the way we came is the fastest way to get
If
to
it's
Soldier
something that
11.
ends up damaging their society, they would probably do something to fix it.
But the road is packed with rebels. And we're alone.
Don't worry. I'll do my best to
Oh yeah,
cover
the
you.
US doesn't care. The US are gonna have to fucking push for
You're
legislation,
going to join
something
us.
awful.
Are you coming now?
That's not needed. As I said, I see you, and that's enough.
But I do feel like Europe is taking a step in the right direction with,
Sniper trigger in position. Please,
putting legislation
feel
down
free
for the
to
shit.
move out. We're counting on you to save Soldier 11. I'll cover your return from
Doesn't
here.
MiHoYo operate out of Singapore now? It does, but it's still a Chinese company. They still answer to the CCP to some extent.
I'll cover your advance.
Who are you?
Looks like Soldier 11 bought here. This is worrying. We should hurry.
You cannot pass!
Fun fact, the US isn't even the top percentage of spenders for MiHoYo games, so even less likely to listen to them. It's Asia. Asia is the market.
road is closed.
We have to press both devices at once. Give me a hand.
They broke through the lock so quickly?
Yeah, baby!
Target locked.
Oh, she's a sniper. Oh, damn.
Ah, reinforcements! Hold them off!
You won't get your way.
Oh! I have never seen this woman, but I am immediately attracted to her.
Go and help her.
Let me clear all the squares first, though. Look at Geeky. Hear me out. Cosplay Bang Boo is similar to cosplay Pikachu. Yes! Bang Boos are just the better minions. They're so cute, I want one.
It's gonna hit me!
It's very likely, though, that the official Bang Boo plushie is gonna cost, like, fucking $200. The biggest thing I hate about the gacha aspect in Cookie Run Witch's Castle is the amount of screen pollution on the game. Oh, there's so much shit, yeah. Do you see that Ambi's figure is almost 120 USD? That's not that bad. That is not that bad. Mama, one of the figures I have, like, the Makoto one for Persona 3, that cost me $300. Like, and that's on the pricier side. Some figures get even more than that, because some of them are limited editions. 120 is not that bad. Knowing MiHoYo, though, they still make figures of everyone. None of them are limited. Ooh, cutscene. Baby girl, go, go. Bouncy. How many of these have you killed, sweetie?
We've been overpowered. Requesting backup.
Get sniped. Your blade is kind of dull, honey. No. She pulled the Matrix! Oh! That is animated so well. Oh, no.
You're strong for just one person, but it's useless. Coming from the defense force, you should understand. Individual strength is futile when faced with professional military teamwork. Surrender! Defense.
Look at him! 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 Look at unhinged.
You guys proved pretty tough, but it's useless.
What a fool! Do it.
Whoa! I've never seen this woman and I'm instantly aroused. Instantly aroused. Wow, who is she? I want to know more about her. I need her. I need her.
Coming from the defense force, you should understand. Your little tricks are futile when faced with professional military teamwork.
Oh! Pathan! No, it's the real deal.
You don't get it. Because you're nothing but a despicable traitor.
Sexy moves, sexy moves. Yay!
Damn it! Fall back!
Oh, she's absolutely gonna become a character, yeah. 1,000,000,000%.
Now's our chance. Let's pursue. They're over there. Traitors, 12 o'clock.
I love her because she's like, meh. All slashing characters can deflect bullets. It looks like a little Buster Sword. Yeah, it looks like un Unkute.
I can't believe there's anyone in the world as incredible as Pathan. Yeah, I don't know what to believe anymore.
I am Pathan. Thank you.
Thank you. You're too kind.
All right, brothers, you're up. Remember, for true justice.
I like that Soldier 11 refuses to accept that they're the actual Pathan. It's so funny. Well, it behooves them to not give up that identity. Just like, yeah, it's fake. Mm.
No! To preserve our energy, the main force will flee first!
Yes, sir. Don't worry. We'll take care of it.
It's interesting to see how they would do a sniper character. They can probably do it. Just ranged characters can be a thing. Yeah, they don't actually know we're Pathan, so, Pathan. So it makes sense that we're gonna cover our ass.
Your weapons or your life. You should be well aware that prisoners of war are taken good care of. Just give me the whereabouts of Mr. Mole, and I'll make sure you get the treatment you deserve.
Don't Bell actively swap? Depends on who you pick as a proxy.
They're real tough. We don't stand much chance with so little firepower.
Bro, she's so great. She's so funny.
Is my old title. Under our banner of justice, we are all equal as comrades in arms. We shall not cease in exposing war crimes. We shall not cease our march. True justice is on our side. Really? We're really gonna charge? That's all we can do. Taking up arms gives us a chance.
Just to make a ranged character that can do a ton of damage, but it's slower. Yeah, that's why you can do that.
How do you mean?
Like, Nicole does have a gun. It's in her briefcase.
That first girl, the one called Soldier 11. I've heard of her before. I don't know when it started, but she really hates traitors. Rumors say...
So far, the only actual difference that matters so far is which of the siblings gets Fairy's deal. Yeah, who's the actual, like, owner of Fairy is the main difference.
Interrogation room alive.
I do like that they're using both characters, though. It's cute.
That can't be true. Her people make the paperwork airtight, of course. In any case, I don't want her catching me. Those hands, they've long been stained by the blood of her victims.
I'm curious about the other eye. So am I, but all in good time. Thankfully, since the story chapters in this game are fairly short, I'm certain that MiHoYo can crank them out more often.
Seems like the only way to get them to listen.
But knowing them, they're gonna wait like an entire year before we get another big bulk of story content. I'm gonna react to the stream after the fact because it sadly streams in the middle of the day and I have work.
You want to blame someone?
I hate that, but it's most likely gonna happen. Yeah, it's very likely that we won't get any big story content for Zenless for like a year, which sucks. That's the thing that makes people lose interest in gacha very quickly. The content drought. But this isn't like as extensively annoying to produce as an open world concept, so maybe we'll get more story. I don't think so though. Then again, Stariel is also easier to produce than Genshin, and we get about the same amount of story from Stariel than we do from Genshin Impact, so ooh. Thanks so much for the follow, which sucks that the story was picking up for me at the end. It's been picking up for me as well. Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm sure the Zenless animations are hell to produce. Well, it's just making sure that everything looks good. It's not just the animations, it's making sure that all the new units are balanced against each other, making sure that the enemies can handle basically playing against everyone. Any new hubs they have to add, any new writing, illustration work, animations. It's a lot of stuff.
I confess everything.
You like men, Genshin, or Honkai more? Men. Oh, Zenless? I think I prefer Zenless storytelling style over... I thought that was a serious question. I think I prefer Zenless story style over Genshin and Star Rails for sure. So far, the one that has felt the most fresh to me is Zenless.
I've heard of you before. You'll show rebels like us no mercy. It's true. My men are clueless.
Or do you like a lot of gacha? Do you like a lot of gachas? Endless power creep. Oh, Genshin does that.
Do what you want with me. But them, please. Send them to a military tribunal.
Zenless feels like it's actually new, and it's actually selling pretty well. It's been staying fairly relevant, which is great.
Soldier, not a brute.
The MiHoYo do it for the
Everyone,
Vine team needs its time to shine.
Is going to get court-martialed.
You aren't going
Thanks
to
for the
hit me?
sub.
I don't know what you've heard.
Why the fuck would she hit you?
As I recall, you've just confessed to being closely associated with Mr. Mole. Tell me where he went, and you all will have plenty of room to negotiate your sentences. The prisoners were stubborn, but they finally gave up the Mole's escape route.
Perhaps it's not my place to ask, but is what he said true?
That you punch people?
About me disposing of rebels.
Do you
Soldiers
though?
follow their superiors' orders. That includes orders not known to the public. In fact, the only thing shared publicly is the summer menu for the canteen. I did what I must as a soldier. My loyal service doesn't require me to be a perfect
Casually
and flawless
confessing
individual.
to murder. 11,
Do
dear
we
God.
have to keep discussing this? All that's left to do now is to chase down the mole. Lead the way, Proxy.
Alt-Tech is more resistant to corruption from Ethereum. Ah.
Get ready.
That's
The
why we have like a
showdown
kind
is
of
near.
vintage aesthetic, huh? I believe Zenless is the #1 top grossing at like 96 million for your life. Yeah, Zenless is doing pretty
Traitors
good.
are mine to punish.
Which is exciting. He's killed people, what a shame. Yeah, she's just so casual about it. I love these cutscenes. Look up at the honky. Yeah, all the time. The mall is here!
Undercover code name, as if it is that of a lowly rat scurrying in the dirt. Using my idol's identity to toy with my feelings.
Well, your idols are actually right here.
And somehow
Mole man!
the trap I meticulously prepared.
I am always beneath you, but no one is ever beneath me. No.
My hasty retreat was just a ploy to lead you into a dead end. No, it wasn't even a retreat. It was a tactical feint.
Burn them all, we're doing it.
Welcome the pride of my army, autonomous tactical unit,
What?
Typhoon Challenger. Use your fierce weaponry, solid armor, and sheer
Behold the Underminer! Yes, somebody got it! Consider yourself undermined. I love The Incredibles. I am always beneath you, but no one is beneath me. Can always discount Underminer. Underminer is legitimately hilarious.
How is this possible?
Because I am
Believe
Pathan.
they pursued us so far and caused such heavy losses, and with so few people.
What is your opinion on Edna Mode? Oh, I love her.
Even the real Phaethon couldn't manage this.
I am Pathan, idiot. Why, thank you.
Why, thank you.
Wise, did you notice? Soldier 11 and her team left. Probably to take in the prisoners. So, here right now.
Oh, you can tell him, you can show off. Bella's like, show off, show off.
Who's talking? It's not the same voice as fake Phaethon.
Your
Fake
scheme
on.
almost worked out. But you were wrong about two things. First, you underestimated the soldier. Second, the truth is, we are the real Phaethon.
Phaethon is two people.
The hollow is rapidly shrinking. Our work here is done. We should really get out of here, Wise.
Wait a minute.
No!
Help me! Lord Phaethon, let me be your dog!
No!
Everything has gone
That's
quiet.
kind of sad. Ew!
I suppose that's the
Belle is
conclusion
such a goblin that she had to get one last kick in before we left. Consider yourself decaffeinated. Oh!
Sorry, we went ahead earlier. Some of the prisoners can't stay in the hollow for long.
What about your
By the way, we're
teammates?
Phaethon, baby. Bye, Belle. Yeah. I love her
sent
so
them back
much.
First, if we get the chance, Crimson Twilight, I hope to formally introduce all of you.
No.
I was impressed with your acting and your quick response. Not to mention your skill as proxy.
Truthfully, I'm not Crimson Twilight.
I like that that's the
My real
username we're
name
using.
is Phaethon.
This show's over. You acted the part well.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure you'll be just as famous as
She
Phaethon
doesn't
one day.
believe you.
Well, I should be heading back. Perhaps I'll stop for some noodles along the way. I heard there's a super spicy noodle place nearby.
She's
that's
so
worth checking
stupid.
out.
I love her so much.
If
Idiot.
that's so, then you should see me around here more often, Crimson Chili.
Just please call me
Please,
Phaethon.
Call me Phaethon.
I don't like the fucking crimson thing.
Fake it till you make it, right?
No!
I think I get
Fucking
it.
idiot.
Goodbye, Phaethon. I hope we can both have some good noodles tonight.
This is a fucking idiot. Does she know? No. Thanks so much for the follow. She has no idea that it's actually him. Is everyone in this game just dense? Yes, the hollows make you stupid. Sure, Faithin winks at you. Is like, Where's the goblin? Farewell, Mr. Mole. He still find out our identity in the end, but it feels good to be Faithin for a change. Mr. Mole started expecting us a long time ago. That's a bit scary. I blame Shepard. Anyway, this assignment wasn't good for the heart. When Faithin account was still active, we didn't even have enough time to handle the legit assignment, so we probably wouldn't have taken on this one, right? True. If we hadn't taken on this commission, we wouldn't have met Soldier 11. This sergeant has something pure about her. She could become dangerous or shine brightly. It's this purity that makes people worry unnecessarily. Belle, how fucking old are you? You're talking like a mom. And then there's her tenet, the Spartan-like discipline, the pride that comes from being a soldier, and the occasional bounce of clumsiness. Belle, you're being hella gay. Soldier 11 is definitely not the affectionate friend type, but somehow it still makes you want to eat noodles with her. It's probably not bad if there's a chance for us to establish long-term contact with her. Why, you think the same, right? I think you're being hella gay. Can you blame her? No. I love the artwork for this. Thanks so much for the follow! Alright, that's Soldier 11 done. Kitty time! Nyam! Hollows make you hot and stupid. On a day accompanied by 4-7 gales and thunderstorm alerts with a serious look on her face, Belle asked me to meet them on the rooftop. There's something I want to tell you. There's no storm. Something you can only tell me on the roof? Since we're family, I think I need your input on this. What do you think of Nekomata? Wait, are you guys dating? Are you guys dating? No! What are you talking about? Do I look like the kind of person who selflessly kidnaps someone else's lucky cat because of personal preference? Belle confessing to be hellagay.com.org. You are it? So let me say one more thing. It was her idea. What? You know that cunning hairs are not doing great financially, right? Earlier today, Nekomata asked me if we were looking for more people. She even recommended— oh my god, my fucking set is coming true. She even recommended herself, seeing he's eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. I think she wants to work here to pay off some debts. What a good geeky. Right? I bet we could handle more customers if we had one more person. If we had her give something cute to wear while taking to customers, I bet we'd make more money. Belle's showing off how gay she's being. 10 out of 10. Eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. Sounds like she's got what it takes to be a salesperson. Let's have her work here. She's gonna fucking screw it up. I'll prepare a cute uniform for her. Belle! Kitty!
I'm here, guys! I'm ready to go!
Adorable!
Hello, Nekomata. Seeing as you're ready, let's not waste any time. I got you this cute uniform. Put it on and let's get to work.
Huh? Work?
Yeah, you have to work.
Hang on a minute. Didn't you agree on a commission to take me and a client into a hollow?
Ah! Did Nicole not ask you?
I thought your message meant Nicole wanted you to work for us so you could pay
Work,
back the
Bean.
Cunninghair's debt.
That's not what I meant! I was talking about working down in the hollow.
No, but I want to see the cute uniform now. Bella's gonna be
It might
sad.
look like she has a bank account where a conscience should be. But Nicole has been pretty good to me.
A bank
Well,
account where her
we sure got
conscience
that
should
wrong.
be.
But if we're going down into a hollow, where are the rest of the cunning hairs?
I came up with this commission myself.
I love
I'm
her.
not sure how to put this. Before, I got everybody into a real pickle with vision, but Nicole still asked me to stay. Now that the cunning hairs are in the red, I think it's time for me to see what I can do.
She's
Hustling
so
side gigs
good.
to make ends meet, while the boss can't afford to pay her wages. How admirable.
I love— sometimes Belle talks like she's like 40 years old.
Well, ever heard of a fortune cat?
Oh yes,
and
lucky
once I get
Kiki.
back from this gig with my pay, I'm gonna make the old poker face say, Nekomata, you really are the very model of a cunning hair.
I thought you and Abby made up already.
I thought you and Anby had made up already.
It's not about making
Funny
amends.
enough, if Weiss is the
competitive
assistant,
world
Weiss just has
for
like her sort of videotapes and makes
Being
no
a
move to dress her up.
gentlehouse is a job after all.
Yeah, Weiss wouldn't care. Belle's the one that wants to take advantage of how cute she is.
Besides, even street gangs have performance metrics these days. How about it, Faithin? I've got a lucrative commission set up.
Give me the details on this commission first.
Belle Goblin.
No problem. Here's the situation.
Belle upset
There's
she
this
can't put
company
cat in cute
that has
outfit.
a bunch of etheric resources down in a hollow. They're recruiting skilled agents and proxies to do some field surveys down there. In the
I
hopes
don't
of
think
one day
Nekomata
achieving
could
it all.
handle being in
Sounds
Victoria
easy enough,
housekeeping.
but
Likon runs a
field
tight
surveys?
ship.
Those aren't usually very profitable.
Relax. This is just the first step. Think about it. The company needed to find help on
I like how
internet just to
despite
run
Nicole's
some
penny
field
pinching and
surveys.
money problems, she still
When it
pays her
comes to the
subordinate well. She's a
official
good
recovery
bean.
later on.
I see what you mean. Yeah, resource recovery pays really well. People will probably be fighting over that commission. But if we've already worked with them before, then we'll be their first choice.
She's smart.
We sure will. That's Faithin for you. Razor sharp brains. You gotta catch
I think that Belle has like a
line to
single
catch
brain
a
cell
big
chat.
fish. So, you interested in the commission now?
It's definitely worth considering.
I'll take that as a yes. I'll go confirm.
She's
the
so
post in her
smug.
client,
I love her
and
so
then we can
much.
get straight to it.
Gee.
Hey, don't look down.
Right, okay.
Yeah, you know what's good.
Great idea for the call.
Great idea for the commission, Nekomata. Now put on the cute uniform.
I really want to
Wow.
see it now.
Master.
She's
this
tiny
time,
and she's smug.
I am a limited edition version of Fairy. Fairy Cat, at your service.
You got her
Please
recently,
follow
right?
the
Like, who,
guide to the
Nekomata?
end
Yeah.
of the route we're surveying inside the hollow.
Listen, for as much as we like to clown on everyone in this game, Faithins are really smart, and this is why everyone wants to work with them. They are.
Fairy Cat suggests
Smart pair of
find the
dipshits.
guide first.
Fairy
Now-
Cat!
Your virtual assistant is getting on my nerves. That guy is our guide, right?
Your virtual assistant being a sassy piece of shit.
Hi, you're Nekomata, right? Allow me to introduce
Fairy
myself.
Cat, meow.
I'm Ollie, and I'm in charge of this operation.
Operation? This is just a field survey. Is it like a trend for companies to use fancy names?
I mean, this time at least I'm your client. Yes, client and guide.
Nyan Cat when? Yeah, do I need to make sexy Nyan Cat? Do I need to make a sexy version of the Tart Cat chat? Jesus.
Speaking of which, our proxy isn't here yet?
We're both right here?
The proxy is the idiot.
Miss Nekomata, please don't kid around. It's just you and me here. No others?
He doesn't seem to realize this bamboo right under his nose is a proxy.
Hello!
Hello, Ollie. I'm actually your proxy.
God, please do it. No.
Meow! My ears!
Ah, so cute!
Sorry I wasn't clear before, Ollie. But please, keep Siren's hearing in mind.
She suffers from her cuteness.
So, as you can see, this talking bamboo is our proxy.
Oh, is that so?
Hi!
My bad. Whew, well, that was embarrassing, letting you see that side of me. But I promise I'm still a reliable guy. Please, lean on me. Just as much as I'm
Very
leaning on this
sensitive
stalagmite
ears,
right
baby.
now. See, chatting and laughing so freely like this, while being so close to an ether crystal, whew, that's more than enough to demonstrate my aptitude for it.
Busy city traffic must be hell for her. Earplugs or headphones.
Did the crystal just move? Oh, don't tell me!
Oh, it's one of those inactive sleeping at the...
Oh, I love this guy.
Hey, calm down! I said it's just an inactive ethereal.
Me crying at the slightest threat. He's gone.
Seems like he's
Deleted,
utterly
exited the chat, left the stratosphere.
Let's take care of the ethereal first and talk after.
4 ears, here's in 4K.
Let's get rid of these ethereals first.
I love her shoes! Nekomata has some of the best animation in this fucking game, don't at me. It's always Baba Donk in your face. Look, ass. And she's super cute and very smug. Nekomata hides her knives in her boots. Yeah, she has them in her boots, which is very cute. Look. They're like big box cutters. Just puts them right back in when she's done. That's so cute. Wise. That type between her and Billy, their animations are wild. Nekomata and Billy have like some of the best animation here, yeah. Look how cute she is. I thought they were prosthetics. No. Unlike Von Leekaon, she's wearing boots. I know this for a fact because in a lot of the promotional artwork for Zenless, she's in it and she's not wearing her red boots. Like, she has different outfits. Leekaon's legs are fake though.
Over here.
It's really funny why is pounding the bamboo like a bamboo. I mean, it still walks like a bamboo even if there's a person in there.
At last.
I'm gonna get Rena from the 300 too.
Miss Nekomata, I was.
Hi Lily, kind of new here. Why do you call kid characters fetus? Oh, because it's like the funniest word for child that I can think of.
I'm glad to hear it, but in the future, could you please not wander aimlessly around the battlefield so much? When I read the notes for this
yeah, the
job,
tails might be
I
prosthetic
assumed
because
you'd
she has
be a
2 of
little
them.
more composed. I didn't expect companies would have such different requirements for holo surveyors.
Diversity it's highly valued by the company. Fine. I'm really not the best at dealing with ethereals. But I've got a...
Yeah, I'm near 198 in standard. I don't even know where I'm at in standard.
Etheric resources.
Really? Then I guess I'll trust you. Well, since you mentioned etheric resource
Yeah, if I get Wolf Daddy, I also won't mind, but I really want
impediment.
Rena.
What we really want is to help support your resource recovery business in the future. So, if everything goes smoothly today, could you have a word with your boss?
She's a poser cat girl that's insulting to the culture. Then yes are fake!
Oh, yeah, of course.
How have your posts been? Pretty good so far.
Leave it up to me.
Personal tell between boots and prosthetics. Leekaon's ankles boots cannot go that thin or bend like that. Yeah, exactly. There seems to be room. I'll show you guys when we're running around as her. For her ankles behind the
I've been
armor.
planning on switching careers recently. Working for a big fancy company like yours ought to pay better than hustling on internet.
I hate getting a weapon on that banner. I mean, I got Nekomata's weapon on the standard banner, so I really cannot complain.
Sure does.
Can you tell us how much of a cut you take for recovering?
Is there an animal thyroid you would like to personally have in this game? Nui.
Oh, yeah. My cut. Well, it's...
I got a weapon for that. You guys should see Nekomata's weapon. It's so cute.
How silly of me, Mia. You work for a company, so you must get a fixed salary plus bonuses.
Patreon says no on Wolf Venus,
yes.
but again, Leon and pinup would be definitely attended. I can do a pinup if it's safe for work. If I make him a human dick, he'll be fine. But I can still make stuff that's like suggestive and cute, so long as we don't get sexy, it's fine.
That is very considerate of you, Miss Nekomata. I won't disclose exactly how much it is then.
What glows on Neko since you have her weapon? I actually haven't checked. Thanks so much for the follow.
Let's not talk about salaries right now, then. Shall we get started with surveying the
Nekomata's weapon is so cute. Steel cushion is called, I think.
Just let me look up the exact details here.
Psst. Hey, Faithin. What do you think of this Ollie guy?
Talking to the bamboo. Hey, what you whispering for?
What's up? Are we whispering because you don't want Ollie to hear?
Just pick up the bamboo and talk to it.
I feel like he's a little weird. He talked about working with this company, but his story's full of holes. It's obvious he's not familiar with them. What do you think, Roxy?
He's lying.
What if he's a low-level salaryman who's been forced into a job in the Hollow by his boss?
So you can draw a wolf penis, but not sex with wolf penis? Yeah, if you just draw a wolf penis, I guess you're... No, actually, no, that's banned too. Anything that, like, glorifies animal genitalia is a no-go.
No corporate salary man. More like some rookie trying to hustle.
Cat has engaged. Sus. EXE.
But I'm confused about why he's still forcing himself to come in here when he's obviously terrified. There must be something.
Love your art, both not lewd or not safe for work. The channel's doing great. Been watching your videos for hours now. Thank you. That's so sweet. I'm really happy with the growth we've been getting on YouTube. YouTube chat's been more active. Also, we're just growing. We hit 19,000 subs on Twitch recently as well, which thank you guys so much, by the way. And yeah, let's just keep Lilygoth on the up and up. Boop, boop, boop.
In any case, let's finish up this commission with him.
It's not the same without the knot. I know, chat, I know, but I really would not put my career on the line just for that. Not worth it. Maybe for Discord, though.
I've confirmed the surveyed route. Please stick together. Stay on my heels.
Mr. Ollie, about your company.
Wait a minute, what's that noise?
You're getting close to 20K, keep it up. Hey, baby! Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm very happy with my growth here and on YouTube.
Ollie refuses to proceed due to an unusual acoustic
Barry, don't be a
occurrence.
dick.
I suggest you go and investigate.
I only found your channel within the last week, Lily. Happy to be here. Thank you! I'm glad you guys are having fun. Thank you for the sub! Enjoy your screen lickies.
Phew. Oh, luckily that's not an enemy. We should get out of here.
I like that the chat is pulling all of their collective brain cells towards the problem of how to draw the furry porn without getting banned. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna do it for now. I appreciate the thought though, like I do. Cause like if you see Von Leekon, he looks human enough. If I give him a human penis, it should be fine theoretically.
Can you go check?
Their problem is that like I can say like it should be fine, but I can't say it 100%. That's the issue.
In the ruins ahead. Ollie is scared stiff.
Tell your friends if she reaches 500 consecutive viewers, she'll play Silent Hill games. Trust me, it would be hilarious. I am sticking to that promise, by the way. If you guys make it happen, I'll make it happen.
Can't wait to go shopping after getting my pay.
There is some writing on the wall ahead. Ollie believes
Swap
this
it out
may
for
be
the
a useful
Discord
marker.
one.
Proceed forward.
I just discovered that you make safe for work content on YouTube and Twitch recently. Yeah, most of my stream content is safe for work. We talk about sex here because it's like a mature audience channel. I'm not gonna mince words about that, but for the most part, yeah, this content is completely safe for work. For the most part. Otherwise, it wouldn't be allowed on YouTube. The catch is you're downright terrified of horror games. I am. I'm gonna have to have boyfriend Mason on standby to give me a hug if I need it. Otherwise, I'm gonna bolt.
Left yourself wide open!
You're working to convince people that it's not that taboo. It shouldn't be. Sex should not be a taboo topic. So long as you're over 18, you should be able to discuss it freely without feeling, ashamed about it. Hi, Lily. Can't stay long, but apparently I missed out on the hentai tag tier list you did a few weeks ago. Who was the sick fuck that suggested eyeball sex? Wave. You should be being cautious with Patreon. They're being on edge. Thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, like I am. I've always followed TOS pretty much to the letter. Because I read it. I read it. Like they don't update it. They don't update it very often, but I do read it. And since apparently recently Visa has kind of been up their ass, it's never. You can never be too safe. I'm glad I discovered your channel because I discovered you on the green site for Carmine. But thank you. But your personality had me hooked, especially Pokemon Scarvio, Sunshine, and Final Fantasy. Thank you. God, like
Cereals are way too scary.
I need more Nintendo games. I swear to God, they're so fun to play through. Honestly, since the Switch 2 is probably going to be announced relatively soon, I should make an effort to play all of the Switch games I still have left. Although I'm pretty sure they're going to have, like, cross-play with the new one.
To bring the key card.
Oh my God, idiot.
Seems like we can open the door with that button.
If you do it like the werewolf dudes you have done it before, I could make... there's two ways to go about it. I either make Belle the furry, or I make Likaon a human. That's the ways that are for sure fire, absolutely fine. Furry on furry is allowed. So what would you guys like? Benui Belle or human Likaon?
Yeah.
Furry Belle. I could make one for shits and giggles and just post it and see what people think. I wouldn't mind Bunui Bell. Human Licon sounds cool. He's already very human-like in the face.
Around here?
It might just work. I could make both. I could make both for a fucking bit.
Take care of them.
Ollie, stop crying! Are you finally gonna play Monster Hunter? I've been meaning to, yeah. I haven't gotten around to it, but I want to. I'll give you a Carrefour pin if you do both. Thank you for the sub! Why does every stream I watch have to be 1 to 2 a.m. in Finland? Because it's 1 to 2 a.m. in Spain also. So like if I was in Mexico right now, I would be streaming at a more reasonable schedule, but with the catch that dual streaming might not be possible. I would have to really beef up my internet. That's one of the big reasons I'm considering staying here. That and just like really nice quality of life, and I I can breathe in this country. But the internet here is tippy top. If I get my own place, I'll get an even beefier internet plan. Can you play Armored Core? I did play it. I wouldn't say it's exactly the most Lily Core game I've ever played, but I had fun with it. Less chances to randomly die to, oh, it's not that bad. Well, no, it actually is that bad. Mexico has a lot of power outages. And my apartment is like near an active seismic zone, which is great. Love the little baby earthquakes. Just fucking jolt the whole building.
Sick.
Oh, no. It's not fun. It's actually terrifying. Draw a fully shaved Licon. Yeah, that's the solution, right? Just shave him.
Clear out.
Momento, ¿vienes a México en septiembre? No vamos a tocar la tierra patria en septiembre porque ahí es cuando empiezan los temblores. Voy en febrero. So, like, if you guys don't know a little bit of, like, fucking Mexican lore, September is when we've had the 2 worst earthquakes in history in Mexico. And every September, without fail, since then, everyone is always on edge. We always get at least 1 earthquake in September, and it's always fucking terrible. Not as bad as the last one we had that was really bad, which was like 5 or 6 years ago, but still pretty fucking not fun. So whenever September rolls around, everybody's just sitting like, bolillo para el susto.
The surveyed route finishes.
Ah, bueno,
right
dijiste
up there.
temblores y no más.
How can there be so many?
Oh, that's not okay. Yeah, the earthquake thing is actually like, it's urban legend at this point. That's like, oh, September,
Small,
But there might actually be a meteorological reason for it. Oh!
That's a big one!
Stop screaming,
Oh,
God.
is it really that scary?
No.
I'll get rid of them.
As someone who's lived there, is crime in Mexico really as bad as they say? No. Depends on where you live, though. If you live in states that are closer to cartel territory, yes, it's significantly less safe. If you live in the city, depends on where in the city you live, because if you live, like, in fucking, Polanco, you're mostly fine. If you live in the touristy areas, you're mostly fine, but if you live in, like, fucking Ixtapalapa, cabron, you're gonna get ganked. Like, one of my friends lives there, and, like, he really cannot get Ubers to go out there because they will literally fucking rob the cabs. It really depends on where in Mexico you live.
It's gonna hit me.
Wait, the Bunui Bell makes a lot of sense. The Japanese voice actors for Licon and Bell are the Wolf and Bunui from Beastars. No way! My intuition strikes again. Fine. Also depends what time of day it is. Yeah, don't go out at night by yourself. See, for example, over here in Spain, I go downstairs at 2 a.m. Usually with information anyway, because I don't like being alone at night. But that's the fucking Latino mindset. Here in Spain, it's very safe. This place is like a whopping 2 murders a year. Mexico's like a lot more.
Get back. Burn it all.
Now I gotcha.
Beastar is fun. Beastars actually confronted the furry problem, the animation, with a very clever solution. 3D.
Phew, that's great. That's a wrap for the commission, thanks to the both of you. couldn't have gotten it all done today without you.
It was good to be, yeah.
Once we exit the hollow, I'll have funds transferred to Miss Nekomata's Internet account.
Oh, he's a
don't
scammer.
worry, I'll be putting in a good word for you two back at the company.
Okay, we're counting on you, Mia.
Now that our business is done and dusted.
Oh, I'm almost out of G Fuel. No! I'm gonna vibrate myself to sleep.
No problem. Me and the proxy will find the fastest and safest route out of the hollow.
I understand. I'll just stand over there and turn my back to you. You can trust me.
Yeah. Darn it. I was so busy and flustered the whole time I never got around to asking this guy.
Chico's Tacos is in Texas.
We don't have time. We have to leave the hollow soon.
Please no bald Nikon. No, bald Nikon. I'm just gonna try and make a Benui Bell.
We'll figure something out. Back when you were with the
Just
gang,
drink more G Fuel so you don't need to sleep. No, I actually do need to sleep. It's important. I have a lot of scripting stuff to do. Ark, if I don't sleep, you're rating 14 with me all night. I gotta level up Viper, but I finally figured out how I'm going to do it, jokes aside. I am going to level Trust with it.
Speaking of street gangs,
I'm gonna fucking
reminds
do dungeons and fucking Shadowbringers and Endwalker and level up my Trust while I level up Viper. Let's do it! No, Ark!
Got it. Now let me see what this so-called guide all
Nekomata! What did you steal?
Wait, these are handcuffs?
Oh, he kinky. Please respect other people!
you should respect other people's hobbies, Nekomata. That's private. Now quickly, put it back.
Hold up,
Bell immediately! Bell immediately! No, let me see.
Handcuffs that match the same format used by public
You're desperate for that Ishtola and that Trust Bikini, aren't you? Yes! Also Raha.
What?
And Alize.
These handcuffs belong to a public security officer?
God damn it, there's a single dungeon with Trust that has Emma in it, but I don't get a swimsuit of my baby boy.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, how's your chat going? I think I can hear some ethereals nearby. What are my handcuffs doing over? I mean,
wait, Wise, we could use those. Bell, no.
Tell us the truth.
Emmett has a Trust. How come he doesn't get a swimsuit?
Security handcuffs on you.
It's that I found those handcuffs.
Oh, so you just found them somewhere. Well then, that's completely fine, yeah?
Oh, when she gets angry, then Yas come out.
Well now, Ollie. I took you for a rookie thief, judging by the way you cowered like a chicken in the hollow. I never thought you'd steal something from a
The accident was years ago. No! You have to let it go. No! He's mine!
It seems we ought to be grateful you haven't landed us in even more trouble. And these handcuffs that you just found? What kind of incompetent officer would lose their own equipment? Any
Let him rest in peace, woman. Never!
Must be a real weakling.
Please don't insult public security officers.
Oh, he's a PubSec officer.
A public security officer has to grit his teeth and endure arduous training. They have to stay up all night studying for exams. Has to
just like picture the fact that Nekomata is sitting on this poor man's back.
Can he become an officer?
Why are you getting all virtuous all of a sudden?
Ollie's a co-op! He's with the fuzz!
And get on with it. Who are you really? And why did you post a fake commission through a fake company?
It's... I can't tell you.
Can't tell us?
Can she sit on me instead? Yes.
Still not grasping the situation. Let me see. Since you're not cooperating...
Time to rat him out. Oh, the cat is being an absolute dipshit. I love her. Thanks so much for the follow!
So many of their friends today. I bet they're gonna be real happy.
Where's Jane Doe? Soon. Thank you for the follow!
How about now? Ready to talk?
I won't tell. Even if you feed me to the ethereals, I won't.
Some people would pay money for a girl like Nekomata to sit on them. I know.
He's out of his wits, but he still won't talk.
Nekomata.
Hold on, Nekomata. I've just matched the serial number from these handcuffs to an officer.
It's him.
Male. Team 4. Criminal Investigations Division at Janus 12th Precinct.
I love Belle and Nekomata being goblins together. It fills me with joy.
No, wait. This guy? is actually a public security officer?
Doxed! You just got doxed by a fucking blue-haired goblin and a blue AI.
Alright, we've made it out. Well, Ollie? I mean, officer? You said you wouldn't hold us liable before.
Goblins can share a brain cell, who knew? Hey, baby!
Please, wait. Miss Nekomata, before you leave, can you reassure me that you're both good people, and that you will not tell anyone anything about meeting me today?
Well,
My
why
mission
should we?
today was top secret. I need to make sure no one harboring ulterior motives learns this information.
I mean, a lot of the artwork of Nekomata curls up on Nicole often. Like, she snuggles her a lot.
Okay, don't worry. If we had any ulterior motives, we would have snuck off and left you with the ethereals.
Like, Nicole is usually has Nekomata on her lap or nearby.
Oh, I see. Of course. That makes sense. Wait, you knew I wasn't with the company all along?
You gave yourself away as soon as you opened your mouth, you coward.
You gave yourself away as soon as
Nicole
you
does
opened
have
your
bare
mouth.
thighs. If Nekomata did biscuits on you, it would just end up with, like, someone having sex.
Honestly, how could your boss or your coworkers let you go alone on a mission like this?
Emotional support cat girl.
Because this operation was at my
Biscuits.
personal request. I've been a public security officer for years now, but I still can't get over my phobia of ethereals. I've screwed up a few operations, and these days, I always get benched.
Oh, he's trying to do this for, like, actual growth as a person. Okay.
There's been this really tough case, and we're short of leads.
A Stingray character sounds cool,
thought
though.
maybe we could use
Ugh, one of my
Internet to lure
favorite
our
cookies in
culprit with
Cookie
some
Run is, like,
crime-related
Waka
info.
Ray cookie. It's a Stingray
If
cookie.
the
I love it
plan
so much.
worked, I'd be able to take credit for it, even if I wasn't involved with the operation later on. If I was lucky.
Exposure
I might even have
therapy.
gotten
You
a
know what?
certificate.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works.
I didn't expect someone like you would be so motivated.
Give her the catnip. Get the catnip. You know what? Catnip probably works on this thing.
That's my boss on the phone. 1 second.
Why are they making me feel things for an NPC? Because they're decently well designed and they're nice.
Where are you? Did you post to Internet pretending to be a company going into a hollow?
Busted!
Please don't fire me.
Fire you? Why would I fire you? You did great. If we can crack this case, you'll take first merit for it and land a handsome bonus. Get back to the precinct and get yourself ready for the next operation.
Strawberry Cookie's honestly pretty great. I love Strawberry Cookie! I love her so much, and she has such a great voice in Witch's Castle.
Did you hear that? Not only do I get to keep going out with them on operations, but I might even get a bonus!
Oh, congratulations.
Nekomata!
What am I gonna do?
You were just so happy. Why the long face?
Going on future operations with them means I definitely have to go back into a hollow again. And I'll mess things
I
up
think
as soon as we run
aquatic
into any
Therans are considered
ethereals.
rare. Ellen's already a unique Theran. And she also, like, she eats Eepies.
Let's go.
Wait a sec! Miss Nekomata, Proxy.
Top-notch animation should get you best VTuber rewards. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. I mean, I might not have like a 2D, live 2D model, which I do want to get one though, but I do put a lot of work into my assets, like my Stinger transition and shit, and I want to make more of them, I just haven't had the time.
You know the truth about my Internet commission. Making you case consultants feels much safer than just relying on a verbal promise. And what's more, based on our previous adventure, when it comes to hollows,
What does your real face look like? I did use, I did actually do some face cam streams back in the day. There might be some videos on YouTube, maybe.
All those things I couldn't do before, they don't have to be pipe dreams any longer. This time, I really just might get
Like,
a
if I
bonus.
had to put a character to my face, I have Morticia vibes, but with green eyes. What's your goal for getting a live 2D model? I want to use it for collabs and just chatting streams. I already have someone that can rig it for me. I just need to pick a cute pose for it, because I don't want it to just be like the static standing ones.
If you really won't say yes, then...
I want to see how many toggles we can do, and like, I'm gonna do like the same outfit I always have. I just want to get something cute for it.
then I can only bid farewell to my Medal of Honor with tears in my eyes.
Oh yeah, there is some clips on YouTube
And
that
I
have
ask
the
you once
dog
again
in
to
my
keep this
face.
confidential.
Yeah? That's it?
I thought you were gonna say you'd hold us responsible.
I'd never go back on my word. I
Ollie,
swear
you're
it on
sweet.
my honor as an officer.
I gotta say, he really is just...
Pathetic. But he's cute.
Fine, Ollie. I reluctantly agree to this commission of yours, or your request for us to be case consultants.
Yeah, if you have trust
Whatever.
up to a certain point, you can become a promoter for the store. There's usually like little events that trigger that you can use them to get that.
Really?
But on one
I have Ambi,
condition.
for example.
We charge a high fee. If we help you complete the mission, your entire bonus is ours.
That's fine with me.
What's your
I'd
sub
rather
go?
have
How
the
far does the character have to
procedure
go
for
before
any
you get one?
bonus.
Oh, not at all. I make all of my own assets, so making the actual live 2D is just someone's gonna rig it for me. I already have someone in mind. And I just have to make the illustrations myself.
Great. Then let's do it.
I've never considered doing a subathon or anything like that because since I work for most of the day, I'd have to take a day off for it. And I have like I'm a sprinter. I'm not a marathon runner. I don't know how long I could stream for before I die. Ambi spoils movies to get people to buy shit. Ambi,
Alright then, Proxy. Today's matter is settled. Let's head back. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels weird.
do you stream drawing of your not support art? No, sadly it's not permitted on Twitch. I would if they were cool with it, but I would keep it to artistic nudity. I do sometimes drawing streams. I've been remaking all of the Pokemusu from Gen 1, the first 40. Sometimes I stream when I draw, but for the most part, I do games. Because this is like my time off at the end of the day, so I use it to play games with you guys.
What's unbelievable about that? Don't worry, I won't lose us any money. I've heard that they pay
Yeah,
out
I can't
pages
use
and
Picardo for
bonuses.
streaming. It's very,
And if you
very
still
small,
want
and it's
to give up
often
the
not
whole
great
thing, then why not?
connection-wise. It's kind of laggy.
And Dolly might seem unreliable, but there were several times today when he surprised me.
Yeah, it's really too bad. But since I'm a Twitch partner, I can dual stream though. But I feel like if I was gonna stream artwork, I'd rather just keep it safe for work and do it here.
Anyway, let's just wait for him to contact us if we're gonna be supporting him. We can talk about his case then.
I thought Ollie was a thief. Turns out he's a public security officer, and his commission has gone on for so long. He's safe. Yep. After all, we do our business on internet, and we had a pretty big misunderstanding with Ollie in the Hollow. Anyway, we're committed now. Let's pull ourselves together and get this commission done. God, I love the artwork for this. The duality of anime. It's like, you look at Nekomata in this illustration. She looks gorgeous, right? Booba, much older. And then you look at her fucking character and it's like... a baby. Oh, I love the VHS artwork. It's great. Scrunkly kitty. Yeah, adult? A baby. I love it, though. I actually really enjoy working with Nekomata. She's great to draw, very fun, and she's bendy, which means that I could do some weird poses if I want. MILF Nekomata. I'll get you one of those later. It's a great piece of art, yeah. The other proxy's here. Yeah, I just got here. Were you guys chatting shit while petting cats? We were discussing tactics. As you can see, the situation has become clearer. I never expected this to be the culprit. Spreading rumors, laying down bait, luring in an enemy. What a cunning move. That's the experience when you pick up years from years on the streets. I wouldn't have resorted to this if the situation wasn't this dire. I knew I could count on you, Nekomata. Proxy, are you ready? I want to strike first to avoid any more sleepless nights. I am with you in 1, 2, 3. Wait, what are you guys talking about? For 2 days in a row, the BBQ beef has gone missing from my bowl of noodles while I wasn't paying attention. Belle! I bumped into Nekomata earlier. She's absolutely making out with that cat, and she helped me get to the bottom of this. Turns out the culprit is this cat. We're planning a sneak attack on its belly to make up for the pieces of barbecue beef I've lost over the last 2 years. Oh, it's gonna get... Belle, you're gonna get scratched. Oh, you were talking about the commission. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah. I came here to talk to you about following up on the commission today. Let's talk about the details on your store. I'm going to die from exhaustion if I keep standing here. Yeah. They literally just pet the cat and then went home.
Ether resources all over the hollows for quite some time. Their methods are cruel, and they've amassed a substantial fortune. No precinct in any jurisdiction has been able to pin them down.
Yeah, sure, Belle. That's what happened. Belle gave that cat her ramen.
Unsolved. So here's what I'm thinking.
Belle is absolutely making out with that cat. I'm sorry, she's absolutely kissing Nekomato behind the fucking bookstore
resources. The commission, which you and the proxy got involved with last time. Then, we use ether resources from our evidence room as
How does
bait
the
and
fucking
set a
cat
trap
sneak barbecue
by
from your fucking
placing
noodle
them in
boba?
the hollow.
No, animals are sneaky.
Finally,
Animals are
wait for
super
the
sneaky. Have you never
gangsters
seen a
to
cat
take the
stealing
bait,
food?
and
They
then
do that.
apprehend them all inside the hollow.
Sounds pretty solid. Then what?
Do you own a pet? I have a French bulldog, who also likes to be sneaky. She is currently dead asleep
then-
on my couch, though.
Then we officially adopt this as our battle plan.
Animals absolutely will steal your food if you let them. Yeah.
It seems like you have a real talent for organizing plans.
Nekomata could do the Jacko pose, actually.
It's just 11th Precinct also wants in. And I've been promoted to head up the joint operation.
She's really become our emotional support cat girl. I love her!
Why did you say just? You're starting to make me nervous.
My cat is yet to steal food. You're lucky. First time catching a stream of yours live. Just want to say thanks for a great time. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you have fun. Nekomata can fold like origami. She's bendy.
Only the 11th Precinct has access to the ether resources and evidence. I'm about to go undercover.
I've never had a cat, but I fully believe that they would steal your food if you're not careful, because they can jump on things. My fucking nightmare with having a cat chat is if they like jump on my desk and fuck up my hardware. There's a lot of cables on here.
And my weakness will be exposed the second we run into any ethereals, and they won't exactly help me hide it. And then once my boss hears about it, I'm betting
everyone needs a cat girl in their corner. I'll be the cat girl in your corner. Just come to the streams.
So what?
Emotional support
It's
cat
not like I can
goblin.
Go meet them in your place. Cry and beg all you want, but I'm not gonna do anything that risky.
I once had a dog that sat in my seat and proceeded to eat the leftovers on my plate. Sat in my seat. Yeah, I'll believe that.
Of course. I'd never dream of getting you to do such a thing, Miss Nekomata. As a case consultant, I just need you to take care of any ethereals along the way, so we can safely lay our bait.
Case consultant? Sounds more like a bodyguard.
You are a bodyguard, baby girl.
Oh, not at all. Think of it as being temporary, unofficial.
Cats can fit in the
personnel for
weirdest
public
places.
security.
Yeah.
I've already filled in
They're
everyone back
liquid.
at the precinct about the case consultant who will be helping out
Your
with the
chicken nuggets would
operation.
disappear without explanation. Boyfriendmation already steals them. I don't need another one.
It's really stressful working on an operation alongside this many officers. Kind of regret agreeing to help you.
Oh, Nekomata.
Oh, please don't say that. This operation really needs you, Miss Nekomata. What if we use remote comms to keep in touch, and you can help me from a little further away? Then you won't have to talk to the
Yeah,
other
cats are
officers.
really smart, but they're also stupid.
That's an
All
option.
animals. Sometimes I have moments where I'm like, oh my
consider
god,
doing it.
does my
By the
dog
way,
know?
this
She can rationalize, she can think smartly, and then like
Is there
0.2
anything
seconds
else
later
I
it's
can
like,
do
no, it's an idiot. She just like fucking farted herself awake. That's
As you're
not something a
effectively
smart person would
temporary
do.
unofficial personnel for public security, you'll need to comply with basically
Is
the
Legoth
same
also
rules
liquid?
that
Yeah,
current
I don't have a
officers
spine.
do.
Mostly
You'll be fine.
boneless.
You just need to memorize this simple 476-page new officer training manual.
No. Not happening.
Is something wrong?
No. She doesn't know how
I
to
know
read.
what to do, so just leave everything to me. And so that's what happened when I met Ollie just now.
Did you memorize
So
it?
at 476 pages. Did you memorize everything?
No.
Course not. Who'd want to learn how to be a public security officer by reading all that?
Cat says no. Pushes manual off the table. Absolutely.
All I have to do is work with the officers from public security. It's no big deal. I'll just brush up on a few things beforehand.
Some dogs can be as smart as a 3-year-old. Too bad 3-year-olds are fucking stupid. I think that like that's like the funniest toddler stage though. That's when they're like learning to human and just enough to be objectively hilarious.
Oh,
Meow.
she's gone.
There she
She
goes.
said she was going to study somewhere nearby. How does Nekomata plan to study exactly? Why don't you go find out, Wise? That way, you'll be more confident going into the Hollow with her.
How many characters do you have at trust level 4? None, actually. Reading ill. Mm. Well, it's you, Proxy. You scared me sticking up on me like that. What you doing? Hey, I told you guys I have to study up before working with a public security officer. Look at those officers over there. Look like they're discussing Mark. It's a good chance to study how they talk to each other. You can watch with them with me if you want. Just keep it down the down low. Don't stare at them like that. You pretend to be waiting for someone on... I'm Whitney from Team 2, Criminal Investigation Department of the 11th Precinct. I heard you folks have a lead on the Operation Midnight case. Reporting, madam. I'm Derman from the Traffic Control Department of the 12th Precinct. Here's a list of people involved in the traffic accident. Driver, who is now in a coma, suspected to have some ties with Operation Midnight. Thanks, no need to be so formal. I'm in charge of this case. It's a support of teamwork from all the departments and units that have made such a rapid progress in our investigation possible. Boring! Madam Whitney, you're so down to earth. It's the least we can do. The 11th and 12th precincts have always worked well together. Thanks to all of you. I'll take those info back into headquarters for review. Please keep an eye on the unconscious driver. So, this is how public security officers talk while working. Well, there's nothing much left to see here. I'll go check out some other places. Imagine her tails as weapons, bendable lightsabers. She would literally slice off her own legs. Sneaky! Look at the badonky. Look at the bahonky on this cat, please. It's so cute. Oh, you're here. Just keep your voice down. Look over there. See those two chatting? They might not be in uniform, but I bet that they're security officers. Yeah, you gotta trust a cat's instincts. Arno, did you catch the news? Wade from Team 2 over at the Criminal Investigation Department got transferred to another precinct. What? He's at the 11th now? Well, he's gonna be kept on his toes. This crime rate there is way higher than ours. Yeah, but they also close lots of cases. They really know how to get the job done. That's true. We start at the same time. He might be promoted to Jaina's headquarters soon, and I'll be stuck here. But hey, did you guys solve a big case last month? That was an inter-district arrest. The case belonged to the 8th precinct, and we didn't even get to interrogate the suspect before they were taken away, so it ended up having nothing to do with us. I thought being on that case would save me from worrying about this year's performance evaluation, but now I can't even come up with a decent self-assessment report. Yeah, it's tough. Last year, someone in the 11th wrote a 10,000-word report, and now higher-ups are more strict about word count for self-assessment reports. 11,000! Mama, I don't have fanfics that long. I might. Anyway, Jean, your girlfriend, works in the General Affairs Department in the 11th, right? I haven't seen you two together lately. Oh, she's been really busy. General Affairs Department often has to handle various tasks for the criminal. This is so boring. And there's a lot going on in the 11th precinct. If Wise and Nekobata haven't been like, by now. The officers in the Criminal Investigation Department are under a lot of pressure, so they sometimes take it out on the General Affairs Department. That reminds me, when we helped out at the headquarters, we were often treated like errand boys. You don't say? I wish I could have had a nice supervisor. Well, life at PubSec as always comes with its fair share of trouble every day. Is this stuff useful? This is so boring, Nekomata. Absolutely. Anyone who's experienced life out in the streets knows that if you want to understand someone, you need to know how they truly live and think. Security officers might just be chatting, but they actually revealed quite a bit of useful information. For example, these guys from General Affairs may see us as their superiors from the Criminal Investigative Department. If that's the case, and we do end up talking to them during their operations, we don't have to be so nervous. Looks like my studying is paying off, right? I've gathered enough useful info for the operation later. I'll go get ready. Let's meet at the entrance to the Hollow. Nekomata's gonna learn by osmosis. No thought, head empty. Fanfics are best fics, makes your dreams come true. Yeah, exactly, just write whatever you want. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes your internet will absolutely crap out on you without a moment's warning, and it's not gonna say that there's anything wrong. Yeah, like, Nekomata's final Mindscape fun fact is just, like, her in the shorts. And, socks. They cut out the red bodysuit.
Ollie, I'm with the proxy at the coordinates you sent.
That's great! So, once I'm in with the officers from the 11th precinct, you just need to follow us in parallel from a distance.
Gotta love Latam
happens,
internet. Oh, that's
I'll,
that's the
request
internet where
your
you're never gonna
immediate
get an
support
answer as to why it went away. Why did it die? Who knows? Márcale a
Be quick about it
Telmix.
instead of exercising your lung capacity.
I'll try my best to hold it in. After all, the other officers of the 11th precinct will be with me.
Did they nerf MB shorts or what? No, they still look the same.
Officers have arrived on your end.
Hey, but I haven't seen anyone else here yet.
Master, 2 young humans have been detected near you.
My internet loses one connection once a day at least. Oh, in Mexico, I had at least once a week that the internet would be gone for like 30 minutes. 2 small children.
That's impossible. I know I sent the correct meetup coordinates
Oh
to the 11th
no,
precinct.
he sent the officers to
I'll pull
us.
up the chat history. Oh no! I did send the wrong one! I sent your coordinates instead! What are we
I lived in
gonna
Mexico
do?
City. Ollie, you bitch.
I was just about to ask you that.
Get out of there before they see you. They won't be able to keep up with you.
I haven't done anything wrong. Why should I have to run? Besides, what
Career
happens to the
Gorn.
operation if I leave?
He fumbled the bag. Ollie's an idiot.
The operation. I'll just go back and confess to my boss about my ethereal phobia. It's fine. At the very worst, they'll just.
Ollie is a
command of
guy
the
for
operation
failure.
from me.
Fail man.
In any case, I'll take full responsibility. I would never create difficulties for you.
Ollie can be quite stubborn about certain things.
Male failure.
Quit complaining, Wise. If we don't make a plan soon, we're gonna be out of time.
Don't worry, Proxy. I'll handle
Kinda.
this.
In promo art, she has no shorts, only thong, and in game she has shorts and thong. Oh, that's something they have to put in so they don't get panty shots, because that could raise the game's rating.
Consider this a free lesson, Ollie. Watch and learn.
The rendezvous point should be close by.
Is that a girl over there? Did we get something wrong?
Hey, are you 2 from the next precinct over? You're in the right place.
I love her.
Codename Operation Watch and Wait. I'm Ollie from Team 4 Criminal Investigations at the 12th Precinct, and I'm in charge of today's
Oh,
operation.
Nekomata, no!
Yes, ma'am. I'm Delaney from General Affairs at the 11th Precinct, and this is Huggins.
Yes, ma'am, and it's a tiny
humbly
cat girl
apologize if we
with
caused
fucking
any
fat
offense just now.
cheeks.
We'll cooperate in full and carry out all orders to finish the mission.
You don't have to be so formal. We've never met, and it's an undercover sting. So it's completely
Identity
normal
theft,
to be
it's that or
worried
lose
about
out on
it.
the
Without
money.
11 precinct support, we could never carry out this operation. So I should be thanking you.
It's like she learned so
I didn't
fast.
think you'd be so young, Officer Ollie, or so easygoing. When I heard the name Ollie, I imagined an old guy in a stained tan suit with heavy
Nekomata
bags
from
under his
PubSec
eyes.
when? Oh no, never happening. It's that or you dox Ollie.
Oh,
Ollie.
they're talking about me.
This guy has a very specific imagination.
Take it till you make it. Got it. Eh,
I'm sorry,
BB.
ma'am. Huggins is just like that. And what were you just saying about being specific?
Oh, what I mean is, everyone's here now, so let's hurry up.
She's
and
such a
be
good liar. I
specific
love
in
her.
our mission.
Giddy.
Roger. We've already marked out several alternative coordinates, so...
This cat is a
please come
master
with us.
gaslighter. I mean, of course she is. She's a cat.
Oh, we fooled them. We actually fooled them.
Don't relax
She would make a
just
great
yet,
cop, but
Ollie.
like she's also too much of a goblin to do
Just
it.
the beginning. They're gonna have more questions along the way.
La
Real
criatura,
tests
green
are
chair.
just getting started. Anyway, find somewhere safe nearby to hide and keep an eye on things. If I need info from you,
She's good at
be ready
improvising.
to
Well,
tell me
yeah,
quickly.
she was a street cat.
Understand?
Right. Understood.
All right, let's go.
Officer, We've already marked 3 deployment points. This is the first location. This is the second. And this is
Cats
the
got
final
slid
one.
us into giving them food and shelter for in life just for being cute. Oh yeah, they domesticated themselves.
We'll go investigate as per
Cats
usual.
domesticated themselves. They were like, you know what? These things have food. Let's make ourselves useful.
Watch your step. Avoid the ethereals.
Avoid the ethereal. I can't fight it, can I? How long will you be streaming? For another 40 minutes or so? 40 to 50.
Wait. I hear something strange.
How come there are so many ethereals here?
They domesticated us. They did. Cats did not play the system, they made the system. Oh, so true. Hi, it's okay. The shoes, bitch, the shoes. God, look how cute she is. So, like, look at her. There's very obviously an ankle inside of those boots. It's not too skinny, which means that those are not prosthetics. That's just what the shoes look like.
Don't zone out.
Look at that. Ass shot. Like, look at her shoes. Ow. She's wearing boots. Because there's a promotional art where she doesn't have them. She's just wearing black stockings. Von Leekon's ankles are much too skinny for that to be footwear.
Pretty good.
She stores her blades in her knees. Yeah. Those boots have enough room in them to actually hold blades, which means that, that they are shoes and not prosthetics. Does Von Leekon actually have feet? No. Von Leekon does have prosthetics. You can show us when there aren't enemies beating your ass. This is the only time I can look at the full 3D model, chat. Look at this. Okay, now that there's no one attacking me. So you can clearly tell there's gaps in the boots, and there's like a little divot above the red thing on the back of her heel that shows that she is in fact wearing those.
Catnap time for me.
Yeah, she's so cute. So yeah, like she has big enough boots to hold her knives into. I don't know if those are her actual feet or if those, I think so. I think those are her actual feet. She does have kitty feet. I didn't show them in the pinup when I made it, but like now that I know this, I'd make sure to include it next time.
Is there anything I can knock over?
Is there anything I can knock over, Nekomiya? She's a goblin, I love her. Cat behavior. Hoyo said in the official 1.1 preview that they are working on making you able to use agents outside of missions. Yeah, like one of my favorite things about Genshin Impact's like units is that they let you see them, even if you didn't have them. So getting like full references for characters in Zenless has been a little bit difficult, even if you have the unit. Hip wiggle.
This mutation spawns after potent ether corrupts the target. Watch out for surprise attacks.
Check this out. The perfect bite. Over here.
They just have to make full walking and sound animations for them, so it may take a minute. Yeah, it might take a second. I don't mind so long as we can actually walk around as the unit.
I never expected a bunch of ethereals to jump out of nowhere like that.
Nyam.
But they're dealt with.
You sure took them all out quickly, Ollie. I barely had a chance to react.
Yeah, no wonder your average combat scores at the 12th precinct were higher than ours last month. Turns out it's all because of you.
Ollie's gonna get a reputation he never asked
You're
for.
all exaggerating. We're only up on you by 0.2 points. And combat scores are really only for internal use anyway. They're worth nothing.
How'd you learn all of this?
Your precinct's high rate of closing cases? Now that's
I love that she's doing like water cooler gossip here,
Didn't I hear you
Nakomiya.
cracked a whopper of a case
Would you
of
ever
little
play fighting
back
games? Yeah, I played Street Fighter 6.
Raids carried out by the 14th
I played the
precinct,
entirety
right?
of the
we can't take any credit for that.
of the story mode for that one. It was pretty fun.
That's a real shame.
Right? Yeah. If we don't catch these gangsters and their ether loot.
And when they met in the real Ollie can use cat-like reflexes. Ollie, what?
Wow, even an elite officer like yourself has to worry about writing reports. I feel like you're one of us now.
The story was fun. I really enjoyed it as a culture. Oh, so did I. Yeah. Like, I'm not very well versed in fighting games, but I definitely enjoyed the way that Street Fighter did it.
Thanks to all the spam your precinct put out last time.
So yes, you play Judy. No, the story mode you can play the main character. You can play whatever character. But I did Chun-Li's fighting style and Cammy's for the most of it.
Officer is the greatest job in the whole world. Becoming a better officer is my core meaning in life.
Delaney, you swore you'd never tell anyone about that. Anyway, it's better than what you wrote. If you can't afford to raise my salary, I hope you raise my pension by 20%.
But that's what I really thought.
You two are sure interesting.
How deep is the combat in this game? Not super deep, but also not super boring either.
Lycaon's legs also have too many moving bits and exhausts for legs that skinny.
Yeah, those are fake.
Which leads to them being more artificial.
They're absolutely prosthetic. Those like fucking slutty man boots are prosthetics.
Ollie, what's that about pity?
Please check Marvel Rivals. I'll try and see. I'm not the biggest fan of Marvel stuff, so maybe. I like Spider-Man though.
Ah, you're right. Let's push on and check out our next option then. We probably shouldn't deploy here.
Holy Jesus, Fong, I just walked into the kitchen and my room was there when you said that. What? Said what?
Let's go over there.
Don't Lily, it's a team shooter, not Lily Coder. I mean, I can't say if something's Lily Coded or not until I play it. However, you guys know I'm not like the biggest fan of cape shit, so who knows? I would have definitely played Overwatch if they hadn't gotten rid of the PvP. I'm still mad about that shit to this day. But unfortunately, I mean the PvE, not PvP, sorry. Like if Overwatch hadn't scrapped the story missions, I would have definitely played that one. You really liked Spider-Man. I did, I enjoyed it. The PvE being gutted is a pain. Did you guys hear that Blizzard is working on like making it play more like the original Overwatch? There was really no reason to get rid of it. I waited years for that just for them to cancel it. It pissed me the fuck off. I think it pissed off a lot of people. Like, I think that right now the fucking suits in other gaming companies are struggling to be the new Overwatch. Guys, no, you guys don't get it. Stop trying to make games to make money. Make games to make games. And if people like your shit, they're gonna buy it. That's the problem with suits. That's like the one bad thing about gaming becoming more mainstream. Is that the fucking suits are absolutely gonna try and capitalize on that shit.
The space here seems pretty unstable.
It's pissed off everyone, even people who weren't gonna play PvE because of the whole forcing everyone to over to Overwatch 2 and making everyone lose everything they unlocked. That's for me the thing that I think is the shittiest, is losing everything you unlocked, all your skins and achievements and shit.
Great.
Let's make gaming non-mainstream again. Get bullied. I mean, that's what indies are for.
That's normal. I've dealt with it.
The reason gaming is like going to be relatively safe is because of two things: indie games and companies like Nintendo and Larian. No one asked for Concord. Concord is a shame because they had a great concept for story and character interactions and they just wasted it by making an Overwatch clone. You think that they'd learn by now? No, they just want money. Hi! So Nintendo and Europe. And indie games in general, I think that having indies is definitely beneficial. Indie games are... The way that you get the really, really big game is from indie games that pop off. Because indie games don't fucking play it safe like the suits do, because they're like, fuck it, I'm funding this myself. I might as well take some risk and have some fun. Indie games allow themselves to try new things, have fun, innovate. Thanks so much for the follow, and that's how you get new gaming concepts. That's how that shit happens.
I have discovered a note. I suggest picking it up and taking a look. The note reads, Red is a liar.
Oh.
It's the exit.
What? If they let you keep your old stuff in Overwatch 2, they just made it so you have to pay to get skins, unlike the original that you could just grind for loot boxes. Apparently the game isn't fun. Let's make them all live service. No, no, no. But that's why we need companies like Nintendo who A, value innovation, and B, value their talent. When's the last time you heard of Nintendo having mass layoffs?
Watch your back.
Nintendo's not stupid, and they know that keeping your fucking employees around is gonna give you better results because they get better from experience. You know what game companies need to do in the US? They have to unionize that shit. I feel like that's the only way, because Japan has like super strict labor laws, which is part of the reason why Nintendo's doing so well in retaining talent. If they had those labor laws and protections for employees in the States, I can guarantee you that these mass layoffs would not happen as often. They don't. Top heads get pay cuts. That's what they should do. Bethesda's unionizing. Good.
Over here.
I always hear how bad Japan's working culture is, though. Yeah, but at least they have labor laws to protect workers. Sure, the working culture's kind of insane, but at least you won't randomly lose your job and find out through Twitter.
Not so fast. It's gonna hit me.
Not to mention, I'm pretty sure that, like, and that's in other industries in Japan. In the gaming industry, the fucking crunches happen anyway. They also happen in the West. So if anything, they have the same work culture over here than they do in Asia when it comes to game development. A classic case of pick your poison. Yep.
I thought one of the first 2 locations would surely be suitable.
I don't like Nintendo because it treats audience who want to play classic games like animals sometimes. They're really bad with game preservation, that is a thing, yes. I have to acknowledge that fault.
At such a young age.
And they're way too litigious with their IPs.
Which school?
Oh, right. This is me. Argyle's campus.
Yeah, it was Argyle's campus.
Hey, isn't that the school where tuition is free?
Huggins, watch your mouth!
Oh!
Sorry, Officer Ollie. Huggins didn't mean anything bad about your old school. It's just, you're so skilled, we thought you must be from an elite academy.
Nope.
So, which year did you graduate?
Oh, that's me again. Class of 45.
You're too young! You're too young for that!
Huh? 45? Wasn't that years ago?
She's like 20!
The graduates from that class must be nearly 40 now, right?
Yeah, but... Ma'am, you don't even look 30, let alone 40.
Nintendo's gone hard against a stance against crunching lately. They actually delayed games just to polish their games and give them time to cook. Aliyah!
Wise, don't just sit there and come up with an excuse or we'll be found out.
Hang on. Officer Ollie. Could it be that your real identity
Western game devs are all about clout and no substance. No, Western game devs are all about money. Western games are all about lining their pockets and not making heart.
Skip grades to get into the academy super early for her age?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
You got me. I can't hide anything from you. I was actually an orphan who was taken in.
Oh, baby. Well, I mean, she was.
My foster mom was always so kind to me, but she made some.
My foster mom, Nicole.
So our finances were never good.
Nicole!
I see. So you're the oldest in a family with lots of foster siblings. You lived in a tiny house at the mercy of the elements. Your whole family squeezed
Yeah,
into
that,
a
yeah.
single bed.
I mean, they do sleep in a
As
single
the
bed.
oldest kid, you'd secretly eat moldy crusts while carving off the good bits of bread to share with a smile for your younger siblings.
Yeah, that.
Wow, sounds like an old soap opera.
That's why. To keep
Motherfucker's just writing a novel. I love that. He just went with it.
Which has lower age limits and free tuition.
Actually, you pretty much nailed it.
But lots of company-affiliated schools have free enrollment too.
Why'd you decide to become a public security officer?
Do you know, that's exactly what the Cunning Hairs are. It's a bunch of dipshits that Nicole adopted. Yeah, basically. That's totally
I
it.
wasn't a good kid. This one time, I overestimated my abilities against.
Oh yeah, if you are in the EU, do sign the Stop Killing Games initiative. Game preservation is so important.
But even with all that, someone still
Oh,
stood up
Nicole! Nicole is the person! Nicole is the
and
person.
accepted me. It might have been unintentional, but for me it was like coming home to a dream home. So if I could, I also wanted to protect something with my own hands. To pay it forward.
I understand.
Oh my god, and the dude is crying now.
A security officer to protect others. No wonder you're in charge of this operation at such a young age.
A found family of weirdos. We love them!
I only became an officer to show off to the ladies. I'm just a piece of dirt compared to you.
I love this dude.
After hearing about your past, I realize I really don't have any dreams of my own. I only took this job for its pension perks.
Don't be like that.
Everyone in this universe really does have one brain, so they're so dumb. I love them.
Reality. Besides, our reasoning for joining the force might be different. But aren't we all fighting to protect this city?
We have broke boobs, ADHD brain, Billy, and the cat. Yeah. A printer that gains sentience and the cat.
As a fellow public security officer, I'm filled with pride. I'll have to redouble my efforts to be deserving of such words.
Sorry, ma'am. Huggins gets emotional easily.
Me! I am Huggins. I am this
Let's push
person.
on and check out the next location.
I literally, I am this person.
Not a good spot. Let's
Printer that gains sentience. That's a good one. He is! I love Billy. Is this why in your comic he calls Nikomata as Nicole dumbass cat? Yes.
Master, I haven't detected any anomalies here. This location is suitable to.
We need art of Billy as a printer now. Someone make it happen!
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our ether resource trap has been set.
Great work.
What do you think about the B-maps? I think it's a really, really unique way to get through the stages. It's more fun. It's almost like a little puzzle.
Really? You obviously had no
She's a
issues with
born
it, Miss
liar.
Nekomata. And what's more, the thing you
Cunning
said
Hairs is
just
composed
now
of
about using your
cheapskate,
hands to
Borgor,
protect something,
printer, cat.
It was just like the real thing. If I didn't know,
I
you
love
were
the
just
TV maps
pretending
personally.
to
I like
be
the
me,
puzzle aspect a lot. Yeah.
I might have been moved to tears just like Huggins.
I know I already got Hot Police Lady, but I still want to roll so I can have more copies of Nicole. I have all the copies of Nicole! I have a naked Nicole in her mindscape. Look at, I'll show you guys in a bit. I have naked Nicole.
Is to never completely make everything a lie. You need real experience, or else they'll see through you. Your words will lack conviction. You have to understand the character you're playing. Adding a hint of real life experience works best.
I have a naked Nicole too. I love her!
Fiction.
So that's it. No wonder your story was so
Picture didn't
touching.
happen. I'll show you guys in a
It's
minute.
because it's a true story.
At first you had my curiosity, now you have my full
Seen
attention.
other people's experiences? I said add a hint.
Yeah, I have Nicole at C6 because I got a bunch of dupes while I was pulling for Officer Booty.
I'm so sorry, truly. Hang on.
Do you have max trust with Nicole? Not yet, not yet. I really like the way that Nicole and Wise text though, because it sounds like they've been fucking for years.
Warning. Large numbers of ethereals are converging near the client's location.
Officer Booty, yeah!
Hypothesis. This area experiences spatial anomalies that teleport in ethereals.
If they had another faction, what theme would you like to see? Someone said that there might be idols later. I think that would be really cute. Idols would be really fun. Firemen! Sexy firemen! Sexy firemen would be great!
What do you mean by come up with something? Officer Ollie, you've seemed a little absent-minded right from the get-go.
That's... You're right. I've actually had something on my mind. The key to this whole watching...
I want sexy fireman, bara fireman. No, like give me like a hot dude fireman, and then the big boy fireman, and then like 2 sexy lady firemen, and that's it. Tall lady fireman, petite lady fireman.
Guarantee that nobody notices anything about today's operation. Gangsters can be tricky after all.
Ah, I see. Drawing on such rich experience.
Fireman or medic team? Oh, team nurses. Yeah, that would be fun as fuck too.
You've helped me out so much today running around these hollows. And now, I'm asking you to go the extra mile. It feels bad.
No, really, it's nothing. Guaranteeing safe
Hello,
operations is what
nurse.
public security
Team
officers
office.
do.
Oh my god, please put everyone from the office in Zenless. Salaryman, team salaryman. Yeah, we need team sexy firemen, team nurses, team salaryman.
We're gonna split into 2 groups and search for signs
And team
of
sensei.
any
The cool thing about this being so urban is that you can basically just take from normal jobs.
the other team.
Team mangakas, they all just collapse on the spot. Please give me fireman, catboy. Eh, BB. Okay, hear me out. Team Honkai. No! No. Team strippers. That's a little bit too much for me, Hoyo. I would take it though. Team of nerfers. I want something like Wild Wild Pussycats from My Hero Academia.
I'm with you.
Sexy small ladies and a normal dude with the dress. I love that. Those are some really good characters. My Hero ended today, I think, right? From what I've been seeing on Twitter, not spoiled. People weren't really happy with the ending.
These are definitely Ollie's footprints.
Manga-wise. Yeah, manga-wise it's over. The show's still going. I'm glad that the manga has ended. I feel like sometimes shonens can go on for way too long. People weren't happy with Attack on Titan either, though. Oh, yeah. I've heard rumors. So have I, but I can't confirm anything unless I read it. I have some friends that complaining. I disagree. I think it's a very fitting ending. I'd have to read it for myself so I could see, but I don't know what happened.
I hope you can hang in there.
Have you seen One Piece? No.
Think some wimpy Ethereals can
I feel like if they
stop me?
remake the anime, I'll definitely check it out, but I don't want to watch the old one. I think I'd rather read the manga. It's too much filler. Like, there's already a lot of shonens I need to fucking finish, Fairy Tail being one of them. Even though, like, shonen tropes give me hives. You know, I would like to see more gang faction. I want to see, like, the full faction for the motorcycle girls.
Ollie must be close.
We need a team of exclusively pink things. Yes! Please give me an aggressively Italian mob faction. I need, hey, I'm walking here in Zenless. Please, God.
Ollie's up ahead.
Hiya, Ollie. Are you alive? He's fine. Team Mafia would slap. Yeah!
Hey, Ollie!
The Italians of New Area do. Yeah!
Miss Nakamata! Proxy! You made it! Oh no.
Mob faction that doubles as a trash company. Perfect.
Does that mean
A team of, like, pro gamers. They attack shit with game stuff. Or they just collapse on the spot. Put Faker in Zenless. Make Faker a cowboy.
You know, you better take responsibility for trying
Oh,
to
Bromo, thank you for so much for the gifted sub, honey.
If you can't crack the case and get our commission fee, I'll never let you off the hook. You got that? Ollie? Ollie, answer me!
Slap him.
Looks like Ollie's still in a state of shock.
No, I'm
The
feeling
hey, I'm
okay
walking
now.
here scene was a blooper that they just kept. It was actually
just
somebody
can't
that
stop
almost
thinking
just
about
ran them
something.
over. I
How's
fucking
teaming up
love
with you all?
that.
Or rather, my idea of receiving a
I fucking love that, like,
commendation
an accident spawned such an
unrealistic from
iconic
the start.
line.
Watching how you handled things over the course of the operation today left me thinking. You can easily deal with anything that gets thrown at you, but I've only caused you trouble.
Suggestion, slap. Fairy would say that.
I can't even protect myself from ethereals, and I can't even provide you with the right intel when you need it.
Hey, Ollie! That's enough grumbling for now, okay?
Sports team would be nice.
Nobody can handle every single thing that gets thrown at them. Didn't I tell you before? I almost ended up losing my life for nothing thanks to one bad guy. I wasn't lying about that.
They have a money laundering operation, but it's just a gacha game and it exists in universe. They do have gacha in this. You play with Nicole.
You must have wiped them out in a panic, right?
Imagine a character that's 3 bangbus in a trench coat. Their element depends on the bangbu they're paired with. That would be so cute. I would buy that. I would pull for that one.
Using internet against these gangsters. You were the one.
You call them
leading
Mr.
this operation,
Bangbu.
and you were the one who took down these ethereals just now. Don't you get it? You're nowhere near as bad as you think. Stop being so hard on yourself.
A lot of famous movie quotes are ad-libs. That's because humans are funniest when things are spontaneous. Most of the dumb shit I say on stream chat, it almost always just comes out of the fucking ether.
From those other officers. Yes, this is Ollie. What's going on?
Ma'am, your intuition and foresight are truly remarkable.
Mr. BB, yeah!
Ma'am, not long after we split up, we spotted this sneaky figure around the setup point, so we apprehended him immediately. This kid was dressed up like a gangster. He might have something to do with the gang we're looking for.
Where are you right now? We'll head to you immediately, and we can go to the 12th precinct together.
Uh-oh!
Go into the precinct together?
Oh, you know what I see as a possible unit? A Bangbu riding a mecha. Yes!
I'm really far away from you right now. Why don't you take him back to the 11th precinct?
Nekomata for Cop of the Year. She's so good.
Fine. You two apprehended the suspect, so the credit's all yours. You should take him back to the 11th precinct for interrogation. Go on now, quickly! I've just taken on another assignment. I'll be watching closely.
So Grace's wet dream? Yes. A mecha piloting a mecha.
Thank you.
That's weird. I only mentioned it offhand. I never thought they'd actually catch a criminal.
Well, that just shows how good you are.
Precinct, Ollie, it'll blow our cover. So we have to give him the credit for this arrest. But I'm a little anxious about the outcome of the interrogation. So dust yourself off and hurry back to your precinct. Contact me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, you got it.
So basically a KO piloting KO mecha is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Oh my god, I forgot about that! A human piloting a human. No!
See? Ollie's already headed off. Let's call it a day as well. I'm so tired. Forgive me for not taking Eos back.
You just have to walk him back.
I never expected you to be so patient with Ollie.
Hey, come on!
Oh, the ears!
Even my ears are blushing.
I do that also.
We put in a lot of work today. If we leave them now, we'd be throwing away our
Today's Minui Day? Nice.
How can I put this? Whenever I used to see a public security officer, I would just avoid them. But after working with these two...
Are pregnant women just flesh mechas? That baby's not controlling shit!
You've also been running around all day, Proxy. Thanks. I bet we'll be getting a message from Ollie.
Do the ear eyes blink? No, they usually stay open.
I'll contact you.
Thanks so much for the follow. The only eye that really, like, opens and closes, like, without any effort is the one on my neck. The one that, you know, makes people surprised. It opens when I'm shocked, though. But, I mean, hormones and stuff. Yeah, but that's, like, the brain trying to figure out what Babby needs. Does your neck eye have special powers, like X-ray vision or something? No. It's just like my actual eyeball. So the big eyeball on my necomorph is the eye on my neck. But since it would be really, really disorienting to try and see out of it in this form, I just keep it closed most of the time. 3 eyes does not help with fucking depth perception, chat. Proxy, if a public security officer found out who you are, how long do you think you could withstand being interrogated before confessing? I'm a proxy, not a pyromaniac. I'm just saying, but maybe I'm being too cautious. Ollie's interrogation has concluded. Isn't that a good thing? As things stand, we seem to be getting the answers we need, but my intuition tells me something is wrong. Very few gangsters who roam the streets are willing to reveal things so readily. I'm not sure if it's because Papa Sec is more experienced with interrogation techniques, but... Never mind, something just feels off. That's why I want to talk to you in person. Let's talk inside your store. It doesn't know.
Miss Nekomata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their interrogation. That sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang we're going after. He's already flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in our bait.
Oh? And under what circumstances did he give up this information?
I'm pretty sure Guilty Gear made a character of a girl piloting a big buff monk mech dude. Yeah, that's actually a thing. That's actually a thing. There is a character that does that.
If he keeps silent, then there's definitely a connection. But if he gets suddenly angry, then perhaps you misread the situation.
Your soul is piloting a skeleton mech with flesh armor. Chat!
If he keeps saying, I can't say, it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll talk. A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about anything he says.
I mean, are we wrongly? No.
You're so knowledgeable! But the interrogation was carried out by the 11th Precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of
She's an
knowing the
Exard, yeah,
specifics
she's
of the
hilarious.
interrogation. And there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our trap. So, to avoid that possibility, the Precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to test the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Terrible idea.
Meow. Something about this operation still seems fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now.
Oh, are you an hour behind? Oh, well, you might not be getting the live feed.
The gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals.
No, your soul is piloting a
assigned to
brain
handle
mech, piloting the bone mech
and
with the
disposal
flesh
of
armor.
the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods.
These missions sound like a crime drama movie. There is a lot of crime going on in Zenless.
Ollie's leading a team into the hollow? Is he going to be okay if he runs into ethereals?
He says he's been training in a simulator ever since we got out last time.
He's gonna die.
And this time he's got a team with him. So, it should be okay. I've already talked
Ollie
to him.
for playable
this
when?
Time we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear. If he needs our help with anything, he'll find a way to message us in secret.
Hell, what we're doing is a crime even. I mean, yeah, proxies are illegal. Looking at the environment, are we really surprised by the crime rate? No, we should not be.
You want to touch my tail?
Right, okay.
Hey, don't look. Need something? My touch. You want to? Leaders should be leading the way.
It's only illegal if you get caught. Smart! No C60 gold. I'll show you guys in a second.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main force at the resource point are all in position. Operation Watch and Wait is ready to go.
Roger that.
6th Street is full of crime. All the illegal people live there.
You're our informant, so it's time for you to take the stage. Yeah, give your boss a call.
Yes, sir.
Alberto!
Hello? Yeah, boss, it's me.
6th Street says fuck the police. They got really, really tense when Sujuan and Chingy showed up.
My patience was seconds away from wearing thin after not hearing from you in so long.
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot, and only just got it fixed. But it's all sorted now.
You better not.
I'm guessing the helmets are like the anti-corruption gear.
That location that you sent over. Is it the right place?
Don't worry. I got the scoop when I was out gathering intel last time.
All right.
Correct.
We're gonna get the
Makes
goods
sense.
now. You go meet up
I
with
guess
the
you can't
vehicles.
breathe in the fucking hollow dust.
I did everything you said, sir.
Okay.
Proxies are only illegal because corporations want to hold on to the carrot monopoly. What is the carrot? Is it just navigational data?
Proxy, Ollie's group is about to get moving. We should get going too.
Yes. Does it have like a physical form? Or is it just a bamboo?
Please remotely assist Ollie in reaching his destination. I have
It's like a
updated
map.
your
Oh, okay,
system
okay.
with Ollie's location.
So like
Please
Fairy
make
is an
sure
Omega
that the
carrot?
path you take with Ollie is unobstructed.
Their path out is blocked by an iron gate.
Detected. An electrical switch that controls the door. I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
I think it's like a data stick. Makes sense.
It's open! Your virtual assistant is
She's equal to the
functional.
source of Kara data. Okay, so she's much more OP than what she looks.
Ethereals! We can close the door with that button over there, so Ollie will know he should switch paths.
Miss Nekomata, your help from afar is invaluable.
Like, it's all related to Rabbit somehow, but no
No worries, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
I think it's an AI with Rosetta data. The carrot is basically Hollow's GPS data, but due to the shifting nature of the Hollows, they need constant updating. Fairy just casually makes the best carrots. Oh. Fairy's ways. Ways, basically. Oh, I love that. Like, have you guys never used Waze? I prefer Google Maps for certain things. But like, my Waze is so fucking funny because I have it programmed in English, but whenever I used it in Mexico, either to drive or to just walk around and find a place, it would tell me the Mexican street names in the most like gringo accent possible. It was great. Instead of being like Calle del Frijol or something, it would be like Calle del Frijol. It was so fucking funny. I've never changed my Waze's voice because of that, and even here in Spain, I don't have data on my Mexican phone here, but even here in Spain, I wouldn't change it. That's why Fairy takes up so much energy. She's constantly making carrots, huh? Oh, dos míos, mucho bien. Yeah, that's exactly how my Waze talks. It's so fucking funny. Carrots are essentially like digital masks made from the observation data you collect. Since hollows are constantly changing, carrots have an expiration date, so you have to update them. Oh, okay. It's like software updates.
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away.
So like these little things that we're collecting, this like data?
How far from the stolen goods are we?
The hollow observation data is what you need to update a carrot, I'm guessing.
But I'm not sure if we can take it.
Fairy's updating that data real time.
Seems like we're good to go.
Have you seen JoJo's Lily? I've only really read up to like the first half of Stardust Crusaders. I really like the start of JoJo for me. It's like when it's the funniest. I think up to Stardust Crusaders is when it's like the best. But I've never watched anything past that. I probably should though. Question, does JoJo's Bizarre Adventure count as a shonen or not? I don't think so. Because there's like different protagonists, but like, does it? Kind of? Yes? Un poquito? There's like no women in there, sadly. My favorite character, like my favorite woman character in JoJo is like Lisa. And Dio.
Not so fast! Don't zone out!
I mean, you can have a shonen with female characters. Like, if you watch Kill la Kill, it's basically a shonen with a female protagonist. Dio is a guy. No, he's baby girl.
Lucky you! You're next!
There is a female lead in JoJo. Yeah, Jolene.
Don't zone out!
Dio is a very strange character. I love him. One of my first rabbits was named Dio. Chomky boy. He was dramatic, though. My sister in Christ has committed mass murder. I like psychos! You see red flags, I see a parade. Nah, JoJo's very Mimo. I love the Pillar Men. One of my favorite animations on the internet is like My Little Pony, Friendship is Manly. And it's like a parody of like a fucking JoJo with like dudes with the pony hairstyles and dramatic fucking JoJo music. Did your rabbit also let go of its humanity? Yes. I love that animation. Have you seen it? It's so fucking funny. I love friendship is manly. Yay! Other people know about it. I sent it to one of my friends back in the day who was like a huge MLP fan, and she was like, Lily, what is this? Where did you find this shit? I was like, I don't know, man. I was just like perusing through YouTube because I had just watched Equestria Girls, and that were directly tied to Equestria Girls, and I found it, and I was like, oh, bitch. Given how often JoJo shows up in Shonen Jump crossover games, I'm gonna say it's a Shonen. I think it counts as a Shonen.
Gang set us up. We fell into their trap.
Idiots.
What? What's going on?
The stand user could be anyone, and the most flamboyantly dressed fucker pops out from behind the corner.
This isn't good. We're outgunned.
Everyone, just calm down and get ready to make a break for it!
Ollie!
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
Boss, we rounded up the officers, except for the one leading them.
So, this is what you had planned all along?
I'd like JoJo better if the art style didn't turn me away so badly. I love JoJo's art style, but I feel like it's been twinkified in recent years. I liked it when it was big buff dudes. Very pleasing to the eye. JoJo has some incredibly stylized male anatomy, but it's very fun to look at.
We always know where the grass is greener. Killer job like that pops up on internet? You better believe we're gonna look into it.
The art style is often to me. Not everybody likes the very heavily line stuff and the very like color block shading.
Anyway, we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public security.
Brick wall man. Oh, big buff dude.
What are you gonna do?
Things I like about Bon Liko and Anton. They're buff.
Shaking with fear. Now, how did a coward like you end up making captain?
Alright, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw from the resource site.
What? No. No way. I won't.
Yeah, Liko and JoJo poses.
Do you still not understand the gravity of the situation? Help us get this batch of ether resources, and I'll let you live. Isn't that a good deal?
I've never seen Baki, no.
Would you rather wait here?
I know it's
with
wild
these
though.
Officers, waiting to be fed to the ethereals?
Why do you have One Punch Man? Oh, I love it.
No, don't! You can't feed me to an ethereal!
Hey, boss! I think ethereals really freaked this guy out.
Menacingly.
Call up your guys right now. The boss's patience is running out.
No, I can't do that.
Huh?
I don't want to be eaten by an ethereal.
Oh, sweetie.
I don't want to lose my job either. If I help you contact the main force, I'll be fired, and my life will be completely ruined!
So what you're saying is, it's better to just end everything here and now.
Oh.
No, that's not what I meant either! What I'm saying is, I know another way to get the etheric resources without having to involve the other.
Have you seen Mob Psycho? No.
Huh. Is that a fact? Sure you're not just,
I love this giant dude because the way that his helmet is like is pointed right now, it looks like he has two little beady eyes.
I'm an orphan and was adopted as a kid. I brought up a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me.
Oh my god, is he stealing Nekomiya's story? Good boy.
Becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I've mostly just been sitting on the sidelines. I'm not that young anymore, and this operation might be the last chance I ever get. But seeing as it's doomed anyway, I should really think about myself first and foremost.
Oh shit, thanks so much for the follow.
The blame won't fall on me.
He's learning!
Resources are lost.
How surprising. The kid really does have some will to live.
I did start watching Pokemon Horizons.
Lead the way.
Damn it! I knew something smelled fishy. He was all a setup.
Look at the goblin just standing there smiling, not a care in the world, head empty.
So all we can do now is adapt and respond. But what do you two think about what Ollie just said?
He couldn't really have joined up with the gangsters, could he?
No, there's no way. Remember? Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified. But he still didn't reveal he was actually a public security officer.
Yeah, like she said. He may be unreliable, but he's got
I'm
more
watching
backbone
Horizons in
than I thought.
Japanese.
And did his speech to the gangster boss sound familiar to you too?
He stole your
He's a
story!
great guy. He's definitely planning something. Let's follow him and see what he's up to.
Come with me. Over there.
So well behaved. Keep an eye on the area for me.
Where's Ollie taking the gang members? Proxy, let's catch up.
Oh, I need the fucking data though! Giving coins. Fuck him. Have you watched One Piece? No. I think I might read the manga though. How far are you? I've completed everything. I'm doing the agent stories, but I'm done with main story. Read the manga. I think I'm gonna read the manga. Yeah, because I don't have time to watch the entirety of One Piece. I'm already watching a shit ton of anime. I watched episode 2 of The Elusive Samurai today. The show is deceptively gruesome. The art style is absolutely beautiful, but it gets really violent.
Thank you for your patronage.
And the animation goes so hard for no reason. I'm having fun with it though. I think I would enjoy the Japanese historical dramas if they were more like this show. It's a little bit more on the fictional side, if that makes sense. It's like more, it's a little more comedic as well. But it does have moments where it's like, the opening for this is so cheerful and colorful and funny, and then the show is like, oh wow, that dude's head just got chopped off.
Problem. That's a fact.
I'm enjoying it. Have you seen Hunter x Hunter? Yes, loved it. Hunter x Hunter is what I would personally call, from the shonens that I've seen, the best shonen ever written. It's, honestly, they could just leave the anime where it's at right now and never finish the manga, and I would be satisfied with that ending. It's beautifully written, and the art style is really good. The animation's fantastic. It looks wholesome, but then people got murdered in the first episode. Yeah. It had a Madoka moment where it was like, oh, this is kind of funny, and then it was like, nope. I do like how expressive the art style for it is, though. Judy's canonically the worst dad in anime. Oh, yeah, no. Garbage father. Absolute trash dad. The author's still working on the manga. My favorite thing about Hunter x Hunter is that the author is married to the author of Sailor Moon. Better power couple. Like, basically, one of the best Bishoujo mangakas of all time married to, like, one of the best shonen mangakas of all time is great. It's so cute.
You can't escape.
Have I done any inky stuff? I mean, I am a Nazi folk artist professionally, so, yeah. The author is a huge hoarding trash goblin. You'd think that Naoko would have taken care of that. Really? That's awesome. Yeah, isn't it the sweetest thing? She helps him with the manga sometimes. See, Naoko is a smart bean, and she was like, I'm cashing out early from Sailor Moon. She's had a few other mangas within the years, but she's never made anything like as big as Sailor Moon after that, so she's just fucking living off those royalties. She made her own studio with the Hunter x Hunter mangaka, and they basically run it together. So they just produce manga together. If there's any retro anime like Gunsmith Cats or Kotomariti High School, one of my favorite like older animes was School Rumble. I saw the anime also with Deedlit with the elf. What was it called? Tales of something. It starts with an L. It's such a good anime, though. Oh, it was Record of Lodoss War. Yeah, that one. It's actually really good for being such an old anime. I liked School Rumble a lot. It fucking hilarious. Objectively funny. Deedlit. Yeah, look her up. She's super cute.
We're here. We've arrived at our
I haven't thought of School
destination.
Rumble in ages. Objectively one of the funniest fucking
What is this
animes I've ever
place?
watched.
This seems pretty far from where you sat.
Basically just retelling of a D&D campaign, honestly. Yeah.
Please, just hear me out for a moment. When I was out here earlier, laying out the resources,
I have never
discovered
seen
this weird
Eva, but
spatial
I've read the
displacement
manga.
phenomenon nearby, happening intermittently.
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here? And a
Have you read
spatial
Berserk? Not in its
displacement will bring
entirety.
etheric resources to us from who knows where?
Yes, just a little bit longer, and a miracle is going to.
The only reason I know anything about Lodoss War is because I love seeing the ear
What's
wiggles.
the
Oh,
matter?
so cute.
Why are you getting all sweaty? What's that sound?
Boss, this.
Have you seen Junji Ito's story in art? Oh, I'm a huge Junji Ito fan. I have a hardcover copy of Uzumaki back home in Mexico. The dude's insane though. Sometimes it can take him 9 hours to ink one panel. I am gonna do Lycaon's quest. Yeah, I'm gonna do all of them, but later.
So Wally took those gangsters to where he got
Record of Lodoss War is
after
based off a group's old D&D campaign. They used to post session recaps after that, and they made them into a few different things, including the show. I love that.
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste. Come on, let's get after him.
Let's go!
And the gang members won't let him go. Let's hurry up.
He has a high-pitched scream. He's going. Dark Souls is heavily inspired by Berserk. It shows.
We finally wiped out all the ethereals, boss.
Where'd that sneaky little cop get to, Alberto? How dare he try this kind of stunt on me?
Hi.
Skin him alive.
He's over here.
I started the first season of Oshinoko. That show is so weird. That setting up the premise for it took an hour and a half. We literally had a movie for our first episode in season 1 because the premise of the show is that fucking weird.
You led us to that horde of ethereals hoping they'd take us out. Bet you never thought a bunch of gangsters like us could take them all out, huh?
No, I actually thought of that, but I knew this would be enough.
What do you mean? Make some sense.
What he means is, now
Yeah,
I can take you
Kiki
out all by myself.
time. It certainly make Oshinoko stand out. I think yes, but also like we could tone down the anime weirdness. The dude did not need to be so into the fucking 16-year-old idol at the start of the show. Like the premise for the show is already weird. We don't need anime weirdness on top of it. The premise of the show is very interesting. I will say this, and I'm having a really, really good time watching it. But like, it was like, you have to admit that if a show needs an hour and a half first episode to explain the premise to you, it either has to be like the weirdest shit on the planet or something that's way too long that you can't cut off into smaller episodes.
Let's get him.
The idol industry is fucking weird, yeah it is.
That's a fast.
Oshinoko gets kinda weird, it does, it does. Speaking of weird show, have you seen the Deer anymore? Yeah, it's mid. It honestly relies on just memes to carry its humor. It's not even really that funny, and the animation is non-existent. I watched 2 episodes and I got bored.
Finally stopped.
Thanks so much for the follow.
How annoying. Get flushed!
I miss Freedom too. I hope that we're gonna get a new season in like the next 2 years.
Check this out! Thanks for your business.
Oh, I'm I'm not saying you shouldn't like it, you're free to like it, but I personally did not like it because I felt like the humor just kind of fell flat for me. The idol community is crazy, a little bit.
How much longer are you gonna bug me?
Until you all surrendered, of course.
No, Kitty! That's so cute, she's so cute. Kitty! She's so bendy.
Take her out.
She's bendy and cute. Go, Kitty, go! Oh, I love how they animate her so much. Look at that! Look at those hip wiggles! Wiggle. Adorable. Kitty, 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 Kitty! I love her so much! These animations are probably the thing that's worth it for the character stories.
She's just some lousy cat.
She's the lousy cat. Cute. Did you get in his shirt?
Would you care to say that one more time?
Wait, no, she kicked him in the balls.
You stupid cat!
Kicked him in the balls. Oh, I love that. I love her.
Told you I could take all you out just by myself.
Adorable baby girl, baby.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, you really
She did. It's so well animated. Yeah, I love that.
Ollie, you're looking kind of shaky.
Rat cat.
Did you get hurt?
Oh, Nichijo's hilarious. I showed you guys, I think that Nichijo is objectively funnier than the deer anime, and it's also really well animated. It looks like it's not, but like, I can't play the deer bit on stream again because we're gonna get ganked immediately on YouTube. Thanks so much for the follow, but it's so fucking funny.
Those gangsters almost tore you to pieces, but you're still fixated on the ethereals? You really are something. But anyway, you did a pretty good job just now, Ollie.
I will say this about the deer anime though. I read the manga. The manga's way funnier. I think it's jokes that translate better in manga format than they do in fucking animated. Mostly because it has like no animation. I feel like if it was more animated, I would like it more. And like the manga also does this thing where they like give more chapters to explain the relationship between Nokoten and whatever the girl's name is. I already forgot. But they basically cook the characters a little bit more than they do in the show.
That's right. If you hadn't thought so quickly to use the ethereals to weaken them, Nekomata might not have been enough to take them out.
Well, you know, now that I think about it, that really was kind of unbelievable, wasn't it? My mind just about went blank once I realized we'd been double.
They even did an English dub for Nichijo and it turned out gold. Oh, that's because if you have really good localization teams, they can translate the jokes near perfectly. The deer anime is a case of manga better? I would say so, personally.
Turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
So, you figured out the way I do things and trick those
I got it already.
And thanks to your quick thinking, your lies went a whole lot more smoothly this time.
It's because what I said wasn't all lies.
Oh.
Well, didn't you tell me that it's best to mix in some of your own personal experience if you want to get someone to believe your lies? Well,
I'm really excited for Pantheon Stalking Season 2, but I really hope that they don't tone down the vulgarity of the humor, just so it's not offensive. I mean, it's Japan, they probably don't give a shit, but the localization team for the dub might actually mistranslate or change stuff up so they don't offend people. If that's the case, I'm probably just gonna watch the Japanese dub anyway.
If your finances were so bad, why didn't you go to a company-affiliated school? I have heard lots of company-run schools.
I was never into ass-eating before, but if Juwon offered, I'd make the finest Feast of the Millennium, I'm not gonna lie. Down horrendous, down atrocious, I love you, chat.
Some orphans who get out into the real world feel shackled by self-doubt.
Yeah, the original English dub for Pantheon Stalking was fucking hilarious. I just really hope that the West's mentality of, oh my god, we can't offend anyone, doesn't hurt the dub in this season too. Part of what makes Pantheon Stalking so fucking funny is just how vulgar it is.
After all, it is what it is.
Or worse, if they fucking pull it immediately like interspecies reviewers because a VA had an issue with it.
But as an older brother, I never want to see my younger siblings like that. I wanted to become a public
don't make it
security
milquetoast.
officer so I could stand with my head held high and tell them we can all
Don't
become
4Kids it,
amazing
basically.
people. But
They're gonna play it safe again, aren't they? Yeah, we don't know,
really
but it might be. You might be better off watching the
I
Japanese
mean,
dub.
I've never even been awarded so much as a simple commendation before.
No wonder you were so intent on getting
The
some
XX pulled it, but the
recognition
VAs did complain about it
before.
quite a
It was all
bit.
because of this. But I think your wish just might have come true.
Huh?
Good role models.
The
aren't
principal
only
wrestled
the
a deer,
accommodations
yes.
they're awarded.
The
But by
4Kids
actions
era,
they
jelly
take.
donuts.
You showed
I've watched a
ingenuity
decent
and
chunk of it,
bravery
yes.
during the mission. You not only saved public security from losing those ether resources, but you also arrested all those criminals. Are those not the actions of a good role model?
Really? I did all that?
Don't 4Kids it, too true. I mean, am I wrong though? Panty and stalking does not need that type of treatment.
Proud of you too.
Let it be vulgar, let it be
Anyway,
nasty.
everything's settled for now. So, we'll leave the rest of it to you public security officers to...
A happy and successful end to our cooperation.
I don't know if I'll get a bonus this time, but I'll pay both your fees as soon as I get back to the precinct.
I'm sure you'll get your bonus. But as for my cut...
Huh?
Oh, sweetie!
Miss Nekomata, what
I
are
thought you were
talking
trying to help
about?
Nicole.
I said you don't have to pay me! Just pay the proxy, take your bonus, and buy those kids something nice.
Oh, baby.
Kids who grew up with nothing cherish whatever gifts they're given. This is just... It's just what I found in my personal experience.
Aw, let's split the remainder, honey.
In that case, let's split the remainder. But Ollie, we have a condition.
She's such a good
Remember what you said
Beena.
today, and keep being a good role model for those kids.
Yeah! And if I ever catch even a sniff that you've gone crooked, then you can bet I'll be the first one
A
out
good
to you.
geeky.
Thanks so much. I promise, I'll definitely keep up my end of the deal too.
And got.
Proxy! It's me!
Geeky.
Welcome. Come to work off some of the cunning
Put on the
death?
uniform, Bella's waiting.
No way. I just came by today to bring you some fresh fish.
Aw, thanks, sweetie.
Wow, the fresh smell of a new scheme.
Don't
Belle!
be so suspicious, you two. They're from Ollie.
Ollie sent this? Isn't he a public security officer? Where'd he get so much fish?
After he was told he'd be getting his bonus, he said he went back to the orphanage last weekend. He went ahead and...
Ugh, I
took them
want
all
some
to
mackerel. I'm
presents
ordering
for
sushi
me.
tomorrow.
So all the kids went out fishing with him to say thanks.
Wow, isn't that fantastic? Fish is your favorite.
Well, yeah, but don't stereotype us sirens. Sometimes we want a little variety. Something nicer.
Crab
Like
legs.
Steak. Or crab legs. Anyway, I've got way too much now, so I want to share some with you.
I love her. Andy!
What are you doing here?
I'm just returning a tape.
She always comes to get
Proxies.
movies.
That's a lot of fish.
Yeah.
One of Nekomata's friends gave them to her.
Borgor.
Hey, Ambi, what do you mean by huh? Exactly.
Oh my god, I love that they hate each other.
It's just a little
That's another
surprise
threesome I
you
need to
have
make.
friends who give you gifts. Not like the rest of us cunning hares.
Well, of course I do, because I'm actually super popular. Definitely. Enough to call me a role model for the cunning hares.
Yeah, the very.
Oh, I'm just gonna finish up this one and then stop the stream. I've already gone over a little bit.
Huh?
A lot.
You just agreed.
So?
It's nothing. Ugh. Why do I feel like all this was a waste of time?
I'm going back to
Nekomata.
the cunning hares now, Nekomata. You coming? Want me to carry some fish?
Yeah, each story is like about an hour and a half.
We'll be going then, Faith.
I like that they're friends, but they also hate each other, low-key.
Well, all things considered, the commission ended pretty well. How about fish for dinner tonight, Wise?
Yay! Why did Nekomata say that what she did was a waste of time? Oh, I remember now. When Nekomata first got in touch with us, he was to get that poker face to admit Nekomata really is a role model for cutting hairs. But if Nekomata had not invested so much time in this case, he would have made friends with Ollie and gotten fish from a friend, and would not have had the chance to brag to Ambi about how popular she is. Yeah, I don't think what Nekomata did was a waste of time at all. We also got fish. Yeah, right. What are you gonna do with the fish, though? I don't think we can eat all of them in one meal. How about trying out a few different dishes? I don't know why, but you always have some pretty decent takes and good conversation extended. Oh, that's because I like to talk a lot. Gemini trash. I also happen to have friends that also like to talk a lot, and Boyfriend Mation is the same way. I don't know, I feel like it's just important to talk to people in general. You learn a lot more that way. After this, it's Grace. The next time we're gonna do Grace and Coletta, probably. Hell yeah, beach! Alright guys, I'm gonna call it here, but I will see you tomorrow for some Elden Ring. Before that, though...
I'll help you. Need something? My services are expensive.
Look at this bitch! Naked Nicole! I love her. Tits, 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 tits. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!